the one who everyone's come to see. Bozinho, the goalkeeper of Cabo Verde, we're looking at now, the man to try to keep out Lionel Messi and Argentina. Let's take a look at the road to the knockout stages. Argentina were comfortable group winners, one of 3 teams to win all 3 group games, while in their case conceding only once and able to rest most of their starting 11 on the 3rd match day against Jordan. Messi led the way with 6 goals. As for Cabo Verde, they qualified from Group H as runners-up after 3 draws. The point against Spain was a standout performance and result, as was the 2-2 draw with Uruguay here, which was a thoroughly entertaining game. They are the first debutants to remain unbeaten in all 3 group games since Senegal in 2002. Wow, what an atmosphere. Alongside me in the commentary position in the Miami Stadium, Australia's most capped player of all time, former World Cup goalkeeper Mark Schwarzer. Mark, you just got to take this atmosphere in, and we haven't even started yet.
No, you're right. I mean, it's probably the best atmosphere we have had so far here in Miami Stadium. This place has been bouncing, rocking for a number of, like, at least an hour now before kickoff, so it is really coming alive.
Even David Beckham looks impressed as he looks around his wife Victoria there alongside him in one of the suites here. I mean, this is David against Goliath and then some, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, obviously, Argentina overwhelming favourites to win this game, to progress through to the round of 16. But they know too well how difficult these sort of opponents can be. Cabo Verde have surprised a lot of people. Very little pressure on them. They are just enjoying the ride. They have an opportunity today to try and create history. Maybe one of the biggest upsets ever.
Absolutely, and they're enjoying the ride, and it's a Cinderella story and all that, but actually it was an incredible display to keep Spain at bay. Big ask to do it again, but this team does have quality.
They do, and we saw it against Uruguay here in this very stadium where they drew 2-2. They took the game at times to Uruguay, not afraid to use their pace, not afraid to get bodies forward, and that's hence why they end up drawing the game 2-2. So, look, we all expect Argentina to be the dominant team today, the ones that are going to go through. However, you've got to be careful. You cannot underestimate this Cabo Verde side.
He's still performing, isn't he, that chap in the middle of the picture there?
Phenomenal. I actually think, from what I've seen, he's better now than he was in 2022 when they won the World Cup. He's looking amazing. I think living here, the style of football they're playing, he just looks regenerated, revitalised, and looks unbelievable.
9 of today's starting 11 for Argentina were rested last time out. How much do you think that eases the burden of the tournament where this is a notable factor?
Very much so. And I think, look, if you think about this game, there's this game, which they've got to get through first. Then the knockout round of 16 game is only 4 or 5 games later. So that is really key. Managing this squad of players, making sure they continue to progress along the way, but making sure they have their key players fit.
How did Cabo Verde approach this one? Try not to get overwhelmed in the opening 20 minutes?
Very much so, not be starstruck. They've got to take the game, they've got to have self-belief, they've got to go out there with a bit of a free hit. They are defensively, they've been solid. They've built their qualification on being defensively solid, and today is no different. They have to work incredibly hard, ride their luck at times, but also, if they do have a chance, they've got to take it.
Messi.
Well, the atmosphere is about to go through the roof here. Here we go. Cabo Verde's World Cup Cinderella story has a knockout chapter after their unbeaten group stage success. But the challenge could hardly be greater with the defending world champions Argentina in town for Messi's Miami homecoming. The Atlantic Islanders are of course massive underdogs here, we all know that.
Vamos, Argentina, vamos.
Spain, Uruguay and Saudi Arabia all failed to get the better of them in the group stages. Argentina's progress so far has been untroubled. Lionel Messi's form in front of goal, supreme.
I'm from Bangladesh, bro. I'm from Bangladesh.
As they continue the quest.
Bangladesh, Dhaka. Where are you from? Chandu 102.
And their number 10 will feel on home territory here. Back
A Portuguese guy, Lofi, AK-47. Hey, bro.
For the people of Cabo Verde, both on the islands and the diaspora around the world, the 3rd smallest nation ever to play at the finals, with a population of just over 500,000. And here they are, on the biggest stage in the global game, in the knockout stages
Nahi bro,
of the
Hindi
World Cup. having captured
হালকা
hearts
হালকা आता
and
है.
admirers.
I'm Bangladeshi bro from Dhaka.
So far, everything points to Argentina progressing to the
I'm
round of
watching
16.
Argentina versus
But they
Cape
did
Verde bro.
lose to an African team at the World Cup once before, didn't they? Beaten 1-0 by Cameroon in
I
the
support
opening match of
Argentina.
Italia 90. Normal service has resumed since they've won
Hey,
all
yo.
7 against CAF nations. And as the two
Oh,
sets of
yo.
players line up in this magnificent, iconic arena,
Argentina
the
একদম
anthems
same excel
will be
নামাইছে.
next.
Please rise at your hand for the playing of the national anthem of Argentina.
The national anthem of Argentina. I don't know Bangla bro. Where are you from? Chandu 102. Where are you from? Where are you from? Bangla bro. I don't know Bangla bro. India, India. Our neighbors, our প্রতিবেশী. India's. Vamos, 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 vamos.
Please remain standing if you're able for the playing of the national anthem of Cabo Verde.
Vamos, 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 Argentina, vamos. Vamos, Argentina, vamos, 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 Argentina. Bozina. He's a good person, I know, Bozina. Vamos, vamos, bro, vamos, vamos. I think you can listen clearly because I don't have any microphone. I have headphone but I don't use it.
Cabo Verde are a team living the World Cup dream with little to lose
It's
against
vamos,
Messi,
vamos.
the highly fancied defending
Vamos,
champions from
vamos,
Argentina.
vamos.
অনলাইনে গেমের নামে অবৈধ জুয়া খেলছেন, তিলে তিলে সব হারাবেন। অবৈধ জুয়া খেলবেন না, হবে জেল, জরিমানা। It's really hot today. Enjoy double flavor polar ice latte.
Polar, মন ভালো থাক।
আমি শেখ মোস্তালিম। ঘরের দেয়াল রাঙিয়ে তুলুন, ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ থিম মিলে ফেলছে। জিতে নিন আমার সাথে ফিফা ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ সেমিফাইনাল লাইভ দেখার সুযোগ।
Now, here we go. Argentina versus Cape Verde.
Referee is from
The Canadian referee
who takes charge
and
of his
Mexican
third
VR
match of this
referee.
year's FIFA World Cup.
Thank you,
And
bro.
we've seen the
Chandu,
VAR
bro. Thank you.
led by
Thank
the
you.
American Armando Villarreal. Goalkeeper Emi Martinez
Thank you,
has
bro.
struck up a
Chandu, bro.
Lautaro
Thank
Martinez,
you.
the only two starting for Argentina today who did so in
Thank
the
you,
final group
bro.
game against Jordan. As Lionel
You are
Messi
very kind
reappoints the rest of
person.
his rested regulars
Thank you,
and
bro.
goes with the same 11 that saw off Austria 2-0 in the second match
That's
day.
type of
Lionel Messi
Indian
has
I
scored in
like.
every game so far, 6
But
goals in
most
3
of
matches.
the
His
Indians
Messi
are
record extending 30th appearance in the
not good.
finals.
You
And
know.
Messi, Rodrigo de Paul is
They are
basically seen with
racist
Inter
more than
Miami.
us.
Alexis McAllister
Thank
makes
you,
his
bro.
50th appearance. Cabo Verde's lineup shows 5 changes from the last group game, a 0-0 draw with Saudi Arabia. Sidney Lopez Cabral returns from suspension at left back, while Steven Moreira, voted best defender in the MLS 2 years ago, returns on the right. Laros Duarte plays alongside his brother in midfield. Giovanni Cabral makes only his second start of the tournament, and after coming off the bench in every game so far, Nuno da Costa is in from the start up front.
And guys. No, I don't eat anything, bro. I just drink water, regular water. It's or deshi waters, like something Pepsi,
Africa's coach of the year.
something
What a job he has
like
done with Cabo Verde, who
or
finished 4
nothing.
points ahead of Cameroon in their World Cup qualification group just to get here. Never mind escaping in second place into the knockout stages ahead of Uruguay and Saudi Arabia. Final thoughts ahead of kickoff from Mark Schwarzer.
Yeah, it's obviously going to be a really match, hotly contested or
মার্টিনেজকে আজকে আবারও সুযোগ দেওয়া হয়েছে লাউতারো মার্টিনেজ এলতেরো I know he's a potential striker in this type match. I know, but I don't know how he approached it. He's a Serie A striker, so we know that's that type of game, load defensive game. Now you start.
All in navy blue who get this match underway. And a first touch of the ball for Pico Lopez, who's been a key player for them so far. Pico Lopez, who plays his football in Ireland with Shamrock Rovers. It's played forward by Dine, looking for Nuno da Costa.
No, I don't watch cricket match right now. Now I was Argentina versus Cabo Verde, bro. I'm a big Australian fan, big Australian cricket fan. I'm big, bro.
Who hasn't missed a minute of the World Cup so far. Really emerged during the qualification campaign because Logan Costa is their most high-profile player. He's at Villarreal in Spain, but has spent all year trying to recover from an ACL, so still hasn't had the opportunity to play here at this World Cup, never mind in most of the qualifiers.
Argentina ball paise.
Early opportunity perhaps for Argentina to apply some pressure. Rodrigo de Paul harassing Lopez Cabral.
Good defending by Cabo Verde. Good defending. Really.
It's going to be a bit of a tentative start, isn't it, for Cabo Verde? They know they're up against it. They'll find their way, feel their way into this game. Argentina will be on that front foot. They will not let them up. They will try and press them high, win the ball in the Cabo Verde's half, and from there they can be deadly.
Covered at the back here by Modena, and back with Emi Martinez. One of the 2 players who played in the match against Jordan, playing in 3 of them, Lautaro Martinez. His name.
Yes, I know Brad Coelho. Yes, I know Brad Coelho. He's a fantastic player, bro. Since my childhood I know him, but I prefer mostly Steven Smith. You know, I like him so much. But Brad Coelho is a goated type of player, bro. I accept it. I know him since childhood, bro. I know him. Now I am very
nearly intercepted.
Ball just breaking loose off the boot of Nahuel Molina. This is Sydney
Cabo
Lopez
Verde
Cabral.
attack Barcelona Argentina.
First touch of the ball for Messi.
Messi.
Smothered by Kevin Pina.
Messi again.
With, Argentina's
Lautaro
number 10.
Martinez.
Maybe a chance to break
Lautaro
this up
Martinez.
towards Lautaro Martinez.
Sir কাছে গেছে
Blue and white shirts piling forward.
Medina. Enzo Fernandez. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 almost 8 9 player of the Cabo Verde are in defensive area.
Forward off the boot of Enzo Fernandez.
There is
Now with
Messi.
Christian Romero,
Yes.
who only played a couple of times
Christian
in the
Romero
Premier League
start
in the
today.
latter stages of the season from February
Yes.
onwards with a knee injury. Back in time
Why,
for
bro?
World Cup.
Why?
Referee
This
Bruce
is
Fisher says
really.
there was no foul
He
there.
hit him in the mouth.
And on we go.
Yeah, City Lopez Cabral does really well. He just uses his body, gets his body in the way, and quite comfortably then retains possession or wins back possession. Thought that the referee handled that very well.
This
Dine
system.
of Cabo Verde. One of four nations making their debut at the World Cup this year, along with Curacao, Jordan, and Uzbekistan. They were the only side to make it through to the round of 32, unbeaten so far and only conceding 2 goals in a 2-2 draw here on this pitch with Uruguay. They've got a free kick as well.
Yeah, I think it's a slightly later challenge from De Paul.
I know, don't know. এটা কোনোভাবে
Left hand side of the touchline. That's where you're gonna. Referee was quick on the mark. This is where you can see Cabo Verde are comfortable enough to have the ball in possession, not afraid to get forward. We've seen this challenge earlier
sure
on.
foul,
Where
sure
City
foul,
Lopez
sure,
Cabral just
sure.
feeling where that De Paul was, and in the end, obviously, just gets a little bit of a knock in the face.
Need to be a little bit careful there, Lopez Cabral. He's already served a suspension after yellow cards in both of the opening 2 matches. Counts for some early pressure now into the penalty area it goes from Giovanni Cabral. This is Ryan Mendes. He's there.
Cape Verde বল পাইলেই ক্রস করতেছে মিডের এই পাশ থেকে।
In the Uruguay game, and up to 102 now with this one here. Was the only centurion in the history of the Cabo Verdean team.
I don't know why.
Clearly.
Clearly.
From distance against Uruguay. It was their first ever World Cup goal. One back by De Paul.
Messi
moving it on.
to Enzo to McAllister
And now it's
to
with Molina.
Molina to De Paul to Romero to Enzo again.
Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea. No pressure on Christian Romero whatsoever. Cabo Verde's players just trying to get set. Sharp challenge, but fair one, and Romero in there swiftly on Da Costa.
Yeah, it's not the first time we've seen Cabo Verde do that. They sit back, absorb the pressure. They just wait for these little key moments, little triggering moments. The ball gets played in, a player's on a half turn, not quite in the perfect position. Then they pounce. They look to try it really quickly on the counter. They've done it in the group stage before as well. Romero's just very, very willing and awake to the danger.
Cousinho took a bit of a chance there. Dine Borges gets the ball clear, and now here is Mendes. He's got support in the middle. Fancies it for himself, and the deflection of Romero safely into the gloves of
আর্জেন্টিনা একটা খুব সুন্দর পজিশনে বল পাইছিল কিন্তু পাসটা যে কার কাছে দিল আমি বুঝলাম না উল্টো কাউন্টার অ্যাটাক খেয়ে গেল কিন্তু কাউন্টার অ্যাটাকে তেমন কোনো সুবিধা করতে পারেনি কেপ ভার্দে
Goes for the shot himself, and it was quite easily in the end defended by Argentina. They're the key moments in the game for Cabo Verde. They're going to have to maximise those opportunities when they are quick on the break, trying to catch Argentina out.
Here's Sandro Martinez, who And he played really in the second half of the Premier League season in England with Manchester United, having been recovering from an ACL injury. Greatly interrupted season for him. Messi. Delicately done. The ball. With a chase for McAllister. And Fernandez working it away. Facundo Medina joining in the attack. Cavani Cabral. Nicely done. Sidney Lopez Cabral. Swarmed, surrounded and out-hustled and out-manoeuvred.
Yeah, Argentina works so hard in our possession as well. 4 players.
Argentina so much hard work করতেছে so much. We need this type of play. বল লুজ করলে বল আবার আর পাইতে হবে, যে কোনো লাইনে বল পাইতে হবে। এই টাইপের টিমের সাথে যদি এরকম কন্টিনিউয়াসলি খেলা যায় তাহলে নিশ্চিত গোল পাওয়া যাবে, নিশ্চিত। কারণ অবশ্যই তারা হলো কোনো না কোনো সময় হলো তারা হলো হালকা হলেও স্লো হয়ে যাবে।
Yeah, Vazinia's touch there does really well actually in the end, because Lautaro Martinez was right on him. His first touch is excellent. He's under a lot of pressure. Just deals with it so well.
He's the 5th player, 40 years and over, to appear in a knockout match at this year's World Cup. And there's hope for everyone. Ronaldo, Luka Modric, Edin Dzeko and Manuel Neuer being the other ones.
That's a great little touch there in midfield for Joval Cabral. Does so well. Romero just gets caught out, dives in too close, and the only way he can stop him from getting past is bringing him down. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get at times Cabo Verde in those advanced positions. If they can beat that personal press,
Argentina defense good. Argentina defending good.
They've got to be really precise. You have to know the key moments, when to press, when to lay off.
First ever World Cup for Cabo Verde, 14th World Cup in a row.
মেসির আশেপাশে 2-3-4 জন থাকতেছে অল টাইম। মেসি হালকা পাকা পেয়েছে, মেসি একদম মিডে। আলমাদা এরকম হতে হবে, যে বলার হবে তারই আগে দৌড়াতে হবে, সে যে কোনোই বলো। এরকমই খেলা। আর্জেন্টিনা প্লেইং গুড, বাট অ্যাটাকের সময় হলো অনেক লো মিড ডিফেন্স দিচ্ছে ওরা, অনেক নিড সাম ম্যাজিক। Messi here.
Available nearby.
Back pass.
Interesting when you see Argentina in possession.
Cabo Verdeও সেই ডিফেন্স দিচ্ছে, Cabo Verdeও সেই ডিফেন্স দিচ্ছে।
Themselves up the park. You see Messi just drifting in the little pockets, and often he's got players on him. But he's not afraid to just get it, give it, and get one touch football each time until key moments.
Enzo Fernandez continues his run. Lautaro Martinez waits in the middle. It's an easy collection there for Kevin Pina. They're a well-structured, disciplined team, aren't they, Cabo Verde?
They are. They've got a really good out as well.
ডিসিপ্লিনেড। কাবো ভার্দে অনেক ডিসিপ্লিনেড, এটা বোঝা যাচ্ছে। তারা জানে যে আসলে এই কর্নারে গেলে মেসির এখানে বল আসতে পারে। তারা মেসির সামনে 3 জন থাকতেছে, 3 জন। অস্ট্রিয়ার সাথে মেসির যে ফার্স্ট গোল, সেই গোলের সিস্টেমে যে বলটা আসবে, সেই বলের আগে তারা 3 জন থাকতেছে, জানে এখানে অ্যাটাক হোক আর না হোক, এখানে মেসি পাইলেই গোল। সো তারা এরকম জায়গায় 3 জন থাকতেছে ডাইরেক্টলি। একজন তো যাচ্ছেই, পিছনে আরো 3 জন থাকতেছে। ওরাও ওয়েল অর্গানাইজড। আর্জেন্টিনাও খুব ভালো ডিফেন্স দিচ্ছে, ভালো ডিফেন্স নামাইছে, পাসও আসতেছে খুব ভালো। অ্যাটাকে আমার মতে একটু সমস্যা রয়েছে। হুলিয়ান আলভারেজ মাই ফেভারিট, অল টাইম ফেভারিট রাইট নাও, নট অল টাইম ফুটবল, রাইট নাও one of the favorite strikers, Julian Alvarez. McAllister, Lisandro Martinez. Lisandro Martinez just covered whole area in this mid, but he is a center back. So this time Cabo Verde অনেক স্ট্রংলি ডিফেন্সিভে খেলা দিচ্ছে। ওয়ান টাচ ফুটবল খেলতে গেছে, কিন্তু লাউতারো মার্টিনেজ তো ওয়ান টাচ ফুটবল খেলার
Cabo Verde, the first nation to go through from the group stages at the World Cup, despite not winning a match for quite a long time, actually, since Chile in the last century, in 1998. And 3 points was enough to get the job done. Rodrigo de Paul, who's been with Inter Miami here in South Florida since the winter transfer window. He should play here from the World Cup winners of 4 years ago. Martinez, Romero and McAllister has wandered over to the near side. Cabo Verde backpedaling a little bit once more. Slid in, nicely done. Here's Messi, first sighting of goal.
মেসি, ও মেসির সুযোগ পাইছিল,
To make the most of it.
শট নিছিল, এরকম পেলে করতে হবে। মেসি শটটা নিতে পারি নাই জাস্ট, কিন্তু সেই একটা টাচ দিয়ে রিসিভ করছিল।
Well, there are a few pockets of Cabo Verde fans. There's David Beckham and his wife Victoria watching on here. Home from home really for him these days, and for her too. Of course, heavily involved into Miami. And their stadium, actually, their newly built stadium, is about 11.5 miles away from here as the crow flies, down near Miami International Airport. Lisandro Martinez. Molina.
Messi.
Argentina, of course, this year trying to do something that most have found too difficult. They're trying to become only the third country to win the World Cup back-to-back. Italy did it in the 1930s and Brazil in 58 to 60.
Messi not into deep this time. Messi উপরে আছে।
Leading Duarte, there he goes. To Messi. Challenged under the referee's nose.
Argentina win free kick. Argentina win free kick. আলভারেজটা আমি এই জন্যই চাচ্ছিলাম, এরকম জায়গা থেকে আলভারেজের ফ্রি কিক যে কি মিস করতেছে আমি। আলভারেজ হিট তো করতে পারবে, আলভারেজের অস্ট্রের সাথে যে মিসটা হয়েছে সেটা কিন্তু হিট করছে আলভারেজ। এরকম জায়গা থেকে আলভারেজ ফ্রি কিক পাওয়া মানে লিগারে যত ডিফেন্সিভ টিমই হোক ব্রেক করা সম্ভব এরকম মাঠে এরকম সার্ফেসে। সো মেসি গonna take it maybe. I don't know who gonna take it. Left sided. Messi can take free kick from everywhere. Messi can take free kick from everywhere. I know.
Perfect. It's prime sort of position, isn't it, for Argentina, for that man, Lionel Messi. Also a number of players that can strike the ball from that sort of distance, but he's the man they generally turn to. Poses the biggest threat.
Just making sure everybody's as far back as you would like them to be. There have been 6 goals to the free kick in the World Cup finals this year so far. Messi the scorer of one of them. Still trying to make the referee send the Cabo Verde defenders a few more inches further back
This
towards their own goal.
type of area Messi,
Rodrigo de Paul and Lionel Messi either side of the ball.
Rodrigo de Paul and Messi. Messi, Messi,
And Rosinha with a comfortable gallop.
hitting target but not time it,
Quick to
not
try and
that
break, Rosinha
much
did it,
time it
looking for
like
Messi.
Messi's free kick.
Yeah, you could. There was a free kick that we expect as he saved. Pick a spot. Messi didn't it, but it wasn't really the jump on the wall from.
মেসির আগের শটটাও যেরকম একটু লো টাইপের হয়ে গেছে, ফ্রি কিকটা তেমন লো টাইপের হয়ে গেছে। এইটা টার্গেটে ছিল, এটা টার্গেটে না। সো
Record extending 30th appearance in the World Cup final
18 মিনিট
for Messi today, and
মলিনা,
tries to
মেসি,
bring it
ও
on play. And Messi was almost in.
Wow, almost an incredible touch, an incredible layoff to Messi.
মেসি,
Just slightly.
মলিনা খুব ভালো একটা পাস দিছিল কিন্তু মেসি পাইলো না কেন বুঝতে পারলাম না। ও মাই গড, it's 19 minutes.
Second time he's tried something like that and got away with it both times so far. Might be a dangerous game. Quick to break, and now with Sidney Lopez Cabral. Moreira can't find a way through. They're quick to regroup, but it was the block made by Alexis McAllister.
Lautaro Martinez not that type of player for this match. কেবো বার্দে অনেক ডিফেন্সিভ খেলছে ঠিক আছে, কিন্তু ওরাও উঠে আসতেছে মাঝে মাঝে। তখন কিন্তু আর্জেন্টিনার যে অ্যাটাক করার জন্য যে পেস লাগবে, সেই পেসটা কিন্তু হলো লাউতারো মার্টিনেজ দিতে পারতেছে না, কোনোভাবেই দিতে পারতেছে না, কোনোভাবেই না। Molina for Messi in the middle. Messi goes to penalty area. এই যে কাপো ভার্দে এখন উঠে আসতেছে। এখন যদি আলো আর্জেন্টিনা বল পাই, আগেও কয়েকবার পাইছে, যদি বল পাই তখন কিন্তু আর্জেন্টিনা যে অ্যাটাকে যাবে তখন আলো পেস দিতে পারতেছে না লাউতারো মার্টিনেজ। এইটাই আমার হলো মিস্টেক মনে হচ্ছে। 20 মিনিট খেলা হয়েছে।
Away to Pina. Pina worth keeping an eye on the number 6. There is an opportunity to get in a shot from the 30-yard range. He might be the man to let fly. His goal that he scored against Uruguay was from distance. It's not the first time that he's done that in a big game for his country either.
I don't know, কেপ ভার্দে এত টাইম বল রাখতেছে কিভাবে? আমি বুঝতে পারতেছি না। কেপ ভার্দে যখন বল রাখছে তখন ওদের কাছে বল থাকছে, যখন ডিফেন্স দিচ্ছে তখন ওরাই ডিফেন্স দিচ্ছে, যখন অ্যাটাক দিচ্ছে তখন ওরাই অ্যাটাক দিচ্ছে। শুধু আর্জেন্টিনার ডিফেন্স ঠিক আছে, ডিফেন্স দিচ্ছে ঠিক আছে। আর বসিনা তো পুরোপুরি প্রাইম টাইমের ম্যানুয়াল নোয়ার হয়ে গেছে। প্রাইম টাইমের ম্যানুয়াল নোয়ার পুরাপুরি প্রাইম। এখানে হলো ড্রিবল পাস করতেছে হলো লাউতারো মার্টিনেজ রে।
Try that again, certainly not in this half.
What about Lionel Scaloni? The way that he manages this team, he uses a deft hand, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I mean, obviously the work is done leading up to the game. Of course, he is the one that's obviously pulling the strings from the touchline, but in general, the team is so well drilled, what's so organised, and they just carry out the instructions, the style of football, the work rate, all that comes into play. These players are obviously highly demanding of each other.
It was interesting after the last game when Lionel Messi came off the bench. I think someone in the media conference said, when you said Messi on, did you tell him what to do and what you needed him to do? He said, you're joking.
Almada, Messi.
I'm going to try to see how to play football. Here he is now, Messi trying to tiptoe clear, but
no offside, but Messi can't find the way. Are Lautaro Martinez, fuck!
And he's got Ryan Fernandez on the far side. Bruno Moreira is also
লাউতারো মার্টিনেজটা আমি এই জন্যই চাচ্ছি না, কোনো ম্যাচে চাচ্ছি না। যতই গোল দিক, যতই পটেনশিয়াল স্ট্রাইকার হোক, যতই
right back. He's with Columbus Crew. Plays his football here in the USA. The keeper of the year in the MLS a couple of years ago. More frustration for Sidney Lopez Cabral. It's the second time in the last couple of minutes it's broken down on this near side.
আর্জেন্টিনা ডিফেন্স ঠিকই ভালো দিচ্ছে, কিন্তু লাউতারো মার্টিনেজ
He's tried to push the job a bit too much on the ball, really. Rather than put his foot on the ball, look to come out, want to take on the ball, and the ball didn't actually have to do much at all.
Here comes Messi. Well, Cabo Verde have made it through the opening
মেসি
quarter of
ড্রিবল
the
পাস
match.
করতেছে, কিন্তু এখানে তিনজন এসে কাবোবাদদের এক পাস দিলে বল ধরতেছে। ক্রিস্টিয়ান রোমেরো এখনো পর্যন্ত সলিড, লিসান্ড্রো মার্টিনেজ এখনো পর্যন্ত সলিড।
That's Fernandez now into action for Argentina as they look to make the breakthrough here. Remember, they've won all of their games at this World Cup so far. Rodrigo de Paul. Tine.
I don't know why Messi going to take hate. I don't know.
In the middle of the picture there, Arsene Wenger as well. It's a bit like a who's who of, among others, former World Cup winners with Argentina in the VIP seats tonight. We have
So it is unnecessary dehydration break.
Cabo Verde's point of view, so far so good. They have restricted the opportunities for Lionel Messi in Argentina.
Fuck.
অনলাইনে গেমের নামে অবৈধ জুয়া খেলছে, দিলে দিলে সব হারাবেন। অবৈধ জুয়া খেলবেন না, হবে জেল, জরিমানা।
এলো ইনস্ট্যান্ট মিল্ক পাউডার হ্যাপি কাউ, যেমন সাশ্রয়ী তেমনি পুষ্টিগুলো।
Why Lisandro Martinez? Lisandro Martinez. ঠিক আছে। Lautaro Martinez. Why Lautaro Martinez? Why Lautaro Martinez can? Lautaro Martinez can. Lautaro Martinez can. I don't know why Lautaro Martinez. I don't know why Lautaro Martinez is playing. Guys, I don't know why Lautaro Martinez is playing. Someone watching 19 people. Please tell me why Lautaro Martinez is playing. Why bro? Why is dehydration break এর ভিতরে আমাকে বলো why Lautaro Martinez is playing? Please someone tell me why Lautaro Martinez is playing. Please. This guy had nothing in World Cup. Believe me. I don't know. Double striker? What about double striker?
for his national team. But thankfully the rain is staying away. You can see the downtown area a few miles away there in the distance. And let's hope that those clouds continue to circle and bypass the Miami Stadium, this iconic venue that has, among other things, hosted 6 Super Bowls over the years. And it's hosting a knockout match at the World Cup tonight. We'll have a quarter-final here as well, and the bronze medal match the day before the final itself. So to look forward to in this arena tonight. This is final number Sandro Martinez with more than enough time in possession. As Cabo Verde just get into position and dig in. Now Molina, who's seeming to have the right back spot as the first choice here of this World Cup. One of a number of players from Atletico Madrid. In it comes Lionel Messi. His control is brilliant.
Offside, no offside, no offside. Messi has scored, Messi has scored. It's not offside, Messi has scored. Yes, yes, Messi has scored. Yes, yes, Messi has scored. Yes, 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 guys, Messi has scored. Yes, Messi has scored. Yes, 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 yes. Messi has scored, guys. Messi has scored. Yes, yes, yes. Messi has scored. Yes. Who does it? Messi, Messi. Yes, 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 yes. Messi. What a pass. Who give this pass? Yes, Messi. Yes, Messi. Messi, 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 Messi. Yes, 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 Messi. No offside, Messi. No offside, Messi. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Messi has scored fast. Messi again has scored. Yes, 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 yes. It's 1-0 for Argentina versus Cabo Verde. Yes, 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 yes.
Was unbelievable.
Who has scored? Messi. What a task, man. What a task. What a task.
Must feel like they're playing.
Now relax, relax, relax,
Everybody here, it seems.
relax. Messi, 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 Messi.
A sea of Argentina.
Yes,
That's pretty much just blue and white stripes. Isn't
yes, Messi, Messi, Messi.
it? The dark blue of Cabo Verde, but otherwise it is.
No offside. What a run, what a task, what a finish, Messi.
They're jumping up and down at the moment, and I think
He still got it. Ooh. Messi plays. You can't define Messi and Ronaldo. You can't, you can't. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
forced out the breaking of the defensive gap.
Run, Lautaro Martinez, run for Messi, run for Messi, run for Messi. This man, take.
And the finish was up there with the very, very best.
Now Messi has scored
Perspective, now you gotta regroup, pull yourself
8 or
together,
9
refocus.
consecutive match in FIFA World Cup.
And they limited
What a player.
goal scoring opportunities.
7 goal in this World Cup, Messi, yes. What a task, man, what a run, no offside. What a finish. Ronaldo does it. Ronaldo does it.
Player like Lionel Messi.
Games like this, I imagine, Mark, it's not just a physical intensity of the games, but mentally
Why?
training as well. The concentration has to be 100% every second of the game. Foul on Giovanni Cabral. Free kick Cabo Verde.
Messi has scored, yes. Like for Messi, like for Messi. Like for Messi. Yes.
This occasion was your centre half, Lisandro Martinez.
Like for Messi. Oh, like for Messi.
Pass. One of the best players on the planet ever.
Argentina with 3 attempts on goal so far, with a little over half an hour play.
I create a poll, guys. I create a poll.
Centre of attention yet again.
Well, it's fascinating to watch him. It's not like he's that one focal point. It's the movement off the ball. It's flying into the
I create a poll, guys.
layoff.
Thanks, guys.
Then when he needs to, it takes an extra touch. And we see it finish
So if you love Messi, like Messi, like Messi. Oh my God, what a run, what a task, what a finish, Messi. The God, the greatest of all time, Messi. Messi, Messi. Only Messi.
and Messi will be making himself available, just like you said. He just walks for long parts of it. But he doesn't do anything
Messi.
else. He's so good on the ball. His array of passing, at times, is very simple.
Messi still got it, man.
He can pick out a wonder pass himself. Or
Messi.
create an unbelievable opportunity like that.
Here's McAllister, a half century of caps now for him with this appearance tonight. Messi feeding it wide. Now by Molina.
Molina. Almada.
Aguamada.
Almada. Loose pass. No loose pass, please.
It's nicely done by Cabo Verde. Good turn by Cabral.
Shabash, 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 shabash.
Yeah, it's that swarming effect, isn't it, from Argentina? The minute they lose possession, they're looking to try and regain it as quickly as possible, and they swarm them. And if they don't get the ball, it's a light foul. It's a breakdown of play, regroup, start again. They're very, very good at it.
Sandro Martinez, who provided the pass for the goal. Medina waiting patiently on the far touchline as his teammates tend to look elsewhere, but it goes towards Thiago Almada.
Who does Messi? Messi scores 7. See,
Golden boot race.
Messi scores 7. Messi scores 7. Kylian Mbappe scores 6. I know Kylian is a very, very good player. I love him. I like him. Messi still got it. Messi still got it.
Just cool and calm and absolutely precise under enormous pressure.
Yes. Yes, guys, yes. Like for Messi. Like for Messi. Yes.
28? Well, that's the way he's playing. I mean, he just looks
Messi is the second striker for Argentina. Messi is the second striker for Argentina, guys. Listen to me. Messi is the second striker for Argentina, guys. Messi back to the 2012-13, guys. Yes, yes. Almada. This guy named Medina, he turned into prime, whatever my uncle's area, my grandfather's areas, Argentine defender, center. It's offside. Yes. Fullback, turn into. He's a great. One more Messi, please. One more Messi, please. One more Messi goal. One more Messi goal. Yes, one more Messi goal need. Yes, we need one more Messi goal. Guys, we need one more Messi goal. Lautaro Martinez দৌড়ো আলভারেজ কেন নামে না দৌড়বে মেসির জন্য দৌড়ো ভাই তুই সিরিয়ায় খেলিস ভাই তোর দৌড়নে কাজ ভাই তুই এরকম নিগ্রো 4-5টা কোনো ব্যাপার না ভাই তুই স্ট্রাইকার সিরিয়ারের ভাই দৌড়ো ভাই লাইক ফর মেসি It's a live stream, bro. Like for Messi.
One replaced the other in one of the group games, but both on the field.
Like for Messi, bro. Like for Messi.
I think it's an amazing journey for this whole team, the whole nation. Every one of them will be picturing themselves.
I love Messi.
Journey they've had so far.
Bro, if you love Messi, I love you. If you love Messi, I love you. Medina, cover it. Isandro Martinez. Shabash. Argentina really defending good. Really defending good. Argentina really defending good, bro. Shakira.
Taking in the match with Son.
Yes. Argentina really playing good.
Just got out of play there off the boot of Molina. Second start of the World Cup. He actually plays most of the game for Atletico Madrid, but he comes off the bench as much as he starts. got the chance now to really nail down that right back slot under Scaloni here this World Cup. Tonight's winners will head to Atlanta for the round of 16. Match on Tuesday, lunchtime American time. The magnificent Atlanta Stadium. The roof will be, I'm sure, closed at midday. It's particularly hot there at the moment.
Run. Yes. McAllister. Lautaro Martinez.
Cabral wants it on the near side, but it's collected by Giovanni Cabral. What a lovely pass that is. Nobody in the middle. Lopez Cabral. Little flurry of
Cape
attack
Verde in attack.
from
Argentina really good defending. Really Argentina really good defending. Yes.
faces. Fully committed.
Almada.
That's a good opportunity there for Cabo Verde to get
Yes,
this across
win
the
free
box.
kick.
Unfortunately, Thierry Duarte just overhits it.
Win foul.
Well, so far,
Like it, bro. Like it.
Yeah, there's an enormous amount of expectation on this Argentinian side. It goes without saying they're one of the greats of World Cup of football. So there is an enormous expectation, not only in this stadium, but I'm sure all over the world and also back in Argentina. And so far they're delivering. Probably their fans would like it a little bit more comfortable, and certainly the players. But at the moment they are well in control of this game.
McAllister into the ball. 90th cap.
McAllister কিন্তু আসলে আর্জেন্টিনার জার্সি গায়ে দিলেই লিভারপুল সব ভুলে যায় ভাই।
Here he goes.
এটা তো ইজি ফাউল ভাই, ইজি ফাউল না ভাই।
A foul one by Luis Duarte.
Messi.
Whipping that one off the toes of Lopez Cabral.
To Enzo to Lautaro to McAllister to Medina.
Molina.
Molina. McAllister, Molina.
Everyone back behind the ball for Cabo Verde here. We're inside the final 5 minutes of the first
I
half.
know this two fullbacks name, Argentine name. I just love them. Rodrigo de Paul. Medina. Messi.
And the flag is up.
Offside.
The ball there is showing that he wants the ball to go further out. Ball wasn't for Enzo Fernandez.
Vamos, Argentina, vamos.
He's in the right position anyway.
Messi.
A great opportunity this World
Messi.
Cup. The left back for Argentina as well. Facundo Medina.
Vote for Messi. 6-4.
Played sporadically since he made his debut 6 years ago. He really hasn't featured too much, but
Like for Messi, bros. Like for Messi.
most of the players were rested for the last group game.
Cape Verde on attack. Argentina good defending again. Argentina just a team who all playing really
I mean, you see Argentina
for a team.
in possession.
You feel me?
In the shape.
All playing for a team.
Just walk like you want to occupy space. And as Argentina
I just need Messi one more goal.
down the run,
I just need Messi's one more goal. Please.
laying that ball off right.
I just need Messi's one more goal. Please. I don't need any star. I don't need anything. I don't need any like. I just need Messi's one goal.
Is it easy to just lose?
Argentina really playing very well and defending well.
For a player like Emi Martinez, because he's playing for Argentina.
Messi win foul.
I like this all the time. They most of the time have
Vote for Messi. Please do it, Messi. Please. Messi win foul.
Messi setting a
Please don't touch my God. Please.
able to grab the ball.
That Bozina and Lautaro Martinez battle will going good, you know. But Lautaro Martinez run slow.
do something. Martinez just treads on his foot.
That Messi's task. That Messi's.
Just the calmness, the execution of the finish is absolutely brilliant.
It's the moment of the game so far.
Yes.
Sandro Martinez, and then Messi's touch and finish.
Messi's
That's
touch.
the moment so far, and it's
Please.
brilliant to watch.
One more goal for Messi. Please.
Another record, the 8th successive World Cup match that he scored in. By the way, Argentina have lost only one of the last 50 matches they've played at the World Cup. Was when they scored first. That was the game 4 years ago against Saudi Arabia. It's something that doesn't happen very often, clearly.
Who would have guessed it would have been Saudi Arabia to have broken that record? I mean, crazy, isn't it? All that run.
Step wide off the boot of Enzo Fernandez.
Almada playing good.
Heading into the last
Lisandro
half,
Martinez.
opening 40.
Lisandro Martinez.
Alexis McAllister.
McAllister.
Lautaro Martinez. The
Woo! Lautaro Martinez সেই শট দিছিল। গুড Lautaro Martinez। Lautaro Martinez সেই শট দিছিল। বজিনা ওয়াও বজিনা ওয়াও। That's Cabo Verde goalkeeper just mind blowing save. Lautaro Martinez good. I just talking about for Julian Alvarez. They really shot well, played well, but not a score because it's all cup. Ronaldo scored in penalty. This is different. Some people take it. It's like a dream, some a fashion, some a work. Messi again. Ooh. Messi tricky play this low tricky.
I should think Cabo Verde will be quite happy to go in at 1-0 if they can manage that.
Yeah,
Oh. Sit.
Experienced goalkeeper Vozinha, the 40-year-old of Chavez in
Almada really played well. Really. Not Lautaro Martinez.
He's been the man in goal for a long time for this team. Played in all 4 of their appearances.
4 extra additional minute.
Tournament appearances at the
Deep ball. Molina.
Cup of Nations.
আমি জানি না বাংলাদেশের সাংবাদিককে দেখে কি আর খেলা শিখে কি বা আর্জেন্টিনা
Molina. Argentina still hoping that they can finish the first half in style and give themselves a little bit of extra elbow room here. Argentine voices echoing around the Miami Stadium. Lovely little flick there. Messi trying to find a way through. Being a forward.
example of Argentina. Messi loses the ball, and you see everyone just slightly underneath. It doesn't quite get that angle right.
Sorry.
Certainly power on the ball.
This is Pico Lopez. Cabo Verde with an extraordinary run recently. They've only lost one of the last 18 matches they've played. They've drawn quite a few of them, 8 wins in that time. That's since November of 2024. They lost in March when they played Chile in New Zealand, actually. They were beaten by 4 goals to 2. The only defeat they've had since late 2024. Tidied up by Argentina's back line with Lisandro Martinez. This is McAllister. De Paul. Fernandez. We're in the last minute or so of additional time before the break. Medina. Lautaro Martinez dropping in a little bit deeper. Alexis McAllister. ball, just checking back. With Romero, they're just playing out the final moments of this first half.
Half time, guys. Half time. Half time.
And the moments of Miami homecoming, Messi brilliance is the difference between the two teams here in this first.
Half time, guys. I don't know what Lautaro Martinez is doing. I don't know really. Half time, guys. I don't know what Lautaro Martinez.
वेट ऑफ पास मेडिना को वेट ऑफ पास को वापस आ रहा है एंसो पे पता है उसे लाइक वो बिना देखे डाल रहा है उसको पता है लाइक द ट्रेनिंग द केमिस्ट्री ऑन दोस टू अलग लेवल पे आई वुड से बट भाई इट यू हैव टू स्टार्ट एंड यू हैव टू टॉक अबाउट वन एंड ओनली लियोनेल मेसी यू हैव टू टॉक अबाउट द वन एंड ओनली लियोनेल मेसी बट मैं लोंडो honestly भाई honestly लोंडो I'm just I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think Messi. I think it's not a speechless. Like, yeah, but I don't want to talk about numbers with Messi. Right? It's impossible. Like, it's impossible. But like, why?
Do you ever feel like you're stuck on the sidelines of your own life? Swim for Life is here to help you overcome whatever's holding you.
7 goals in the World Cup. मन नहीं है बोलने को लौंडो बट अब अगेन हम बेसिक अगर स्टार्ट करूं 7 गोल्स स्टिल टॉप स्कोरर वर्ल्ड कप का भाई आई डोंट केयर भाई आई डोंट केयर कि केप वर्दे कितनी बुरी टीम हो स्पेन डिड स्कोर अ गोल ऑन केप वर्दे सऊदी अरेबिया कुड नॉट बीट केप वर्दे उरुग्वे हैड अ 2-2 ड्रॉ अगेंस्ट केप वर्दे आई डोंट केयर भाई आई फील without Messi this Argentina team is nothing. मैं नहीं मानता हूँ. I think without Argentina this Argentina without Messi this Argentina team is nothing. I don't think so. Clear अब भी carry job बोलूँगा मैं. He's still the epicenter of everything.
Hey. If you love Messi, Anika Sutana, like this video. Messi has scored just wow. What a run, what a touch and what a finish.
आउटर से कभी नियर पोस्ट पे चटका दे कि बिल्कुल शेल शॉट कर दिया वो भी आसान फिनिश नहीं हुई थी गिविंग दैट रन बिहाइंड द लाइन स्मार्ट गेम आईक्यू अच्छा है between the lines important pocket में drops gets the ball and going plays to Thiago Almada makes other players better around him same was we can repeat it all again see ultimately केप करते पे हम भाई केप करते कुछ कर देंगे वो अगर तुम वो एक्सपेक्ट करते ठीक है भाई कोई दिक्कत नहीं मैं टोंडो ऐसे तो करेगा मेसी तो करेगा भाई ये फिनिश खतरनाक थी ये फिनिश खतरनाक थी लेट मी टेल आओ एक बार समझते भाई एक बार समझते ये फिनिश खतरनाक थी द फिनिश वाज क्रेजी भाई अर्जेंटीना 1 केप कर दे स्टार्ट से तुम देखो लॉन्डो 0.41 का एक्सजी बोलो काम गेम ज्यादा कुछ है नहीं काम गेम है कोई दिक्कत नहीं लॉन्डो से ज्यादा कुछ बिल्कुल भी नहीं लॉन्डो काम गेम But he's always the point of difference. Why is Lionel Messi always the point of difference? 37 touches, has taken the most shots, 3 shots, still wants to do the most. ये सब चीजें लौटो, ये सब चीजें मैटर करती है लौटो, ये चीजें these things really matter लौटो, these things really matter लौटो, they really do लौटो, they really do लौटो, भाई too good for the world, मतलब they really do लौटो, like I genuinely believe कि अगर तुम एक मेसी हेटर हो या फिर अगर तुम केट वर्दी मैचों के हम हार जाए वगैरह, it's impossible यार, like it's impossible, and I don't think so, but I don't think so कि यहाँ पे path has anything to play, कि path किसके लिए इतना आसान है, कि अर्जेंटीना को वो मिल गया, I don't think so path has anything to do with it, I don't think so, you put Spain in front of Messi को भूलने no, I don't think so that has anything to do with it, I don't think so, it has nothing to do with it. Cape Verde believe could be difficult opposition. I remember जब अर्जेंटीना की पहली गेम थी against कौन सी टीम, when Argentina had their first game against Algeria, तो लोगों ने कहा था कि यार भाई खुली गेम है, भाई पोर्चुगल को तो स्लो ब्लॉक फेस करना पड़ा, कॉन्गो का वो खुली गेम है, तो खुली गेम में तो स्पेस मिलेगा, खुली गेम में तो यार वो भी अटैक कर रहे हैं तो स्पेस मिलेगा, ठीक है। ऑस्ट्रिया ही चल ऑस्ट्रिया पे गोल मारा, ऑस्ट्रिया डिफिकल्ट गेम थी पर चल ऑस्ट्रिया ट्राई कर दी, पर केप वर्दे तो बैठी हुई है यार, केप वर्दे जैसी गेम में तो भाई स्पेस मिलता नहीं हरा पे कोई नहीं मिलता। आई डोंट केयर उनकी रैंकिंग क्या वगैरह वगैरह, ऑफ कोर्स बुरी टीम है, नॉट इवन I it's just like it's crazy bro, it really is bro, even the way Argentina is playing इतना free flowing football without any panic, like you could see clearly not only tactical board करूँ, you could see clearly the space को occupy कर रहे हैं। अब मैं यहाँ पे अगर मैं येलो
Messi score or not, please vote or like this video.
येलो टीम अर्जेंटीना, ब्लू टीम है वो ब्लू टीम है केप वर्दे, ब्लू टीम केप वर्दे, येलो टीम अर्जेंटीना। लोटारो मार्टिनेज, मेडिना बिल्कुल वाइड, थियागो अल्माडा इस पॉकेट में, लियोनेल मेसी एनीवेयर ऑन द पिच, राइट पे मोलिना कोई दिक्कत नहीं, ठीक है। स्टे करता है रोड्रिगो दे पॉल, मैकैलिस्टर स्टेज, कुती रोमेरो एंड लिसांड्रो मार्टिनेज, बिल्कुल ये सिस्टम लॉन्डो, ठीक है। दिस इज थियागो अल्माडा एंड एंजो फर्नांडिस यहाँ पे। The rotation is fantastic भाई, उन्होंने बिल्कुल उनकी बैकलाइन, अगर look at the full back position, the position depth is highest as possible and width as farthest as possible, तो आराम से मदीना पे बॉल आती है and he's stretching them, वो आराम से अल्माडो खेलता है and they just combine well, Lautaro gives the runs well, the weight of pass are positive, the touches are positive, despite a low block में they are even able to play between the lines, मेसी आराम से अल्माडो को ढूंढ पा रहा है, it's not easy क्योंकि केप वर्दे चाहे कितनी बुरी हो, कितना बुरा नेशन हो, they still have age, experience, effort, गूदा उनमें है रोनाल्डो and they are pass उन्होंने वो एरिया कंजेस्ट कर रहे हैं, still अर्जेंटीना can play उस एरिया में, तो जो I think it is great, I really feel कि इस गेम में लिसांड्रो has been fantastic, लिसांड्रो मार्टिनेज alongside कुती रोमेरो, the center backs have been fantastic, I really feel they have been fantastic, I think it starts with the center backs, the precedence to center back set करना is very good, even though press नहीं है क्योंकि केप वर्दे press नहीं करे, but still on रुको भाई मेसी क्वालिटी भाई, एंड बाय द वे भाई मेसी का जो गोल है रोनाल्डो भाई चैट, इट्स नॉट लाइक किसी भी मेजर से इट वाज नॉट एन इजी गोल, किसी भी मेजर से आई डोंट गिव अ फक भाई, किसी भी मेजर से द इजिप्ट मैनेजर इज प्लेइंग हाइलाइट्स ऑन आईपैड फॉर हिज टीम बिफोर पेनल्टी किक्स, ये अलग हरकत है भाई व्हाट इट नीड्स टू सी योर कंट्री विन भाई, 7 गोल्स यार रोनाल्डो, 7 गोल्स, 7 goals in the World Cup. Like there is no point. There is no point. There is no point. There really is no point. There is no point. There is no point. Why this World Cup is weird है लोग, पता है नहीं, ये World Cup एक except weird है लोग, क्योंकि आप पता है सब एज भी अंदर से
Hey.
क्या करूँगा वेट वॉच करके यार, मैच तो देख इसे हो जाएगा बस,
Vote for Messi.
तो ऐसे कर रहा है वेट वॉच हाँ कर लूँगा किस
Anika Sultana 97. Who are you? I don't know. Like this video or vote for Messi. I love Messi. Vamos, Argentina.
ऐसा अगर हो गया तो मेरे को आ जाना पिंड में और मुझे कभी बंगले पाने ना मैच छिड़ गए अगर ऐसा हो गया तो भाई लोंडो पता है लोंडो है मैंने सीरीज भाई मैं पता है तो लोग लोंडो he doesn't need to he doesn't need to
Ooh.
when I say this oh he doesn't need to do it same for Ronaldo 41 में खेल रहा doesn't need to do it ठीक है
Tell me something. 7 people watching this live. Tell me something. Tell me something. 7 people watching this live. Tell me something. Tell me something. 7 people watching this live. Tell me something. On like for 10 like. I am from Bangladesh. Yes. One more like to 10 like my first live stream. Please, bro. Is I gonna watch Speed's stream, bro.
They keep making silly mistakes every time they're on a attack or on a counter. They have to stop making silly mistakes. Like,
Did you know
mistakes that fast.
Speed in real life? He's and really Messi fan. Yes, yes, yes. He's really Messi fan. So 23 vote, 91% yes Messi score, 9% no Messi don't score.
I should be dancing while I got the food, bro. I'm tripping, bro. I'm doing all this.
Which song I play? Tell me. I found a song.
আজকের ম্যাচ দেখার মতো হবে সেটা তো দেখা যাবে
Like my first live. One like, please. For 10 like. One like for 10 like.
আর সাদা কাপড় থেকে
One like for 10 like. Wait. One like for 10 like. And now Argentina, now second half is start. Now second half is start. We gonna watch it, bros. মাটি নাহি রে yo ভেঙে গেছে ঘর আমার আপন বলতে This is gonna be crazy, bros. Yes. I have a YouTube channel, I know. Yes. Yay. I don't know. I love Bangla music. Yes. I love Bangla music. Second half is start. Yes. One more goal for Messi. One more goal for Messi. Hey, sorry. I love Bangla song, but not right now. Right now only love Leo Messi. Now second half is start, bros.
Days like this, Argentina will go through to the round of 16 and we'll have a trip to Atlanta for a match on Tuesday lunchtime. Forward off the boot of Enzo Fernandez, collected by Almada. Here's Lisandro Martinez. Other than Emi Martinez, the goalkeeper, and Lautaro Martinez have beat up front. Everybody else had a rest in the final group match. The 3-1 victory over Jordan. This gave them a little bit of a breather here in this hot and heat-affected World Cup. Will of course beat Egypt, who lie in wait in Atlanta after their victory over Australia on penalties earlier today. Romero. Argentina finally seen 2 of the last 3 World Cups. They're looking pretty handy this time round as well. France have perhaps caught the eye more than anybody else, but Argentina couldn't be that far behind.
No, you know what you've got from Argentina. You've got a man in Lionel Messi who's in incredible form once again. But a team that's well organised, well drilled. Hustle, we've got an incredible amount of experience. Maybe not as flash or as certainly as appealing to the eye as what we've seen so far from France in this tournament.
No chance for Argentina. After half time, no chance for Argentina.
Argentina 3-0 winners over Algeria, Kansas City 2-0 over Austria.
One more goal for Messi. Vote please.
That one with their second string 11, a half for 2. Played by Mendes back into Ina. Lopez Cabral forward to Giovanni Cabral. It's a good pass if Morera can get there and keep the ball in play, and indeed he can. Morera sending it in, trying to bring Lillard and Costa into the play. He hasn't had anything like a goal-scoring opportunity so far.
That's been tough for him, hasn't it? I mean, he's been off and up there by himself. This occasion, it's a difficult ball in the box, so he just can't quite get it under control. There's a lot of unseen plays around him.
And again, it's Sidney Lopez Cabral.
One more like to 10 like. Cape Verde corner জিতছে ভাইয়া, Cape Verde corner জিতছে। আর্জেন্টিনা ভালো ডিফেন্স দিচ্ছে এত টাইম। Emi Martinez got new haircut.
Uruguay,
I
there's
swear.
probably
I really
people they have
swear.
no chance against. They
First
can
time
very
is
well. They can score. They've
okay.
got goals in them.
First corner of the match, and here it comes. It's away off the head of the
Yes,
centre.
Argentina clearing.
Yes.
Ooh. Yes.
No save required. Blasted in by Cabral.
For like Messi sporting.
Ball's one was quick out to him. Touch in the referee right on the spot. Yeah, good defending.
I am not farmer, bro. I am not farmer.
So much
Mid
into the knockout stages in their
at first your আমি মনে করি তুমি বাংলাদেশি ভাইয়া তোমার আমি বলি এডিটর এমডি জাহিদ হাসান 8109 ভাই আগে আর্জেন্টিনা ক্লিয়ার করুক তুই ভাই আগে তোর আইডির নাম ঠিক কর ভাই তুই আগে তোর আইডির নাম ঠিক করে তারপরে আমারে কমেন্ট কর ভাই বাংলাদেশি ভাই বাংলাদেশি আর্জেন্টাইন ফ্যান ভাই তুই একটা লাইক দিয়ে যা ভাই তাই 10টা লাইক হয়ে যাচ্ছে তোর আমি এটাই বলবো ভাই Argentina really defense solid. Yes, I love about farmer. I am a student. যদি আমি স্টুডেন্ট করে মানে আমি ভেতরে বলি আমি যদি পড়াশোনা করে যদি কিছু না করতে পারি তাহলে আমি লাভ টু ফার্মার ইয়েস আই এম বাংলাদেশি সো তুই ভাই নরওয়ে যা তুই ভাই নর্থ মেসিডোনিয়া যা তুই আইসল্যান্ডে যা আমি আসলে বাইরে ছোট একটা হলো বদ্বীপে জন্মাইছি বাংলাদেশে ঠিক আছে আমি ফার্মারতে কোনো সমস্যা নাই আর্জেন্টিনার আগে জিতে ভাই বাংলাদেশ যদি আরো বিশ্বকাপে থাকিস তখন দেখবি ভাই আমারও আইশো স্পিডের মতো হাতের এখানে থাকবে ফোন টিএসসি দি প্রত্যেকটা ম্যাচে 3টে ম্যাচ নাই থাকবে এরকম কেপ বার্দের মতো বাংলাদেশে উঠে যেতে পারে আই লাভ আমদাস চৌধুরী সবাই আই ডোন্ট নো who are you but I don't need respect but I watch football since 2010 World Cup and 2012 13 I don't watch must but 2014-15 season I really watch almost every match of Argentina and Barcelona. Since I follow football, I like that team for a bonding. You know what I saying? So please, step of this. 51 minute Argentina 0, Cape Verde 1. Sorry. Argentina 1, Cape Verde 0. এই MDJAHIDHSAN 8109. I like Hassan name, but sorry, bro. I mocked you for scoring. I know you are a failure CR7 fan. Need one more goal for Messi, please.
Messi, 3-1 then.
Messi on the ball. Messi long ball. Ooh. Molina. One like, please. Vote, please, for Messi. One like, please.
Where I think Cabo Verde have got a lot to try and push further forward. Messi right back on the halfway line. Got 5 players in midfield, just marking space. There's a bit of more of containment kind of mentality still at the moment. There's going to be a point in this game where Cabo Verde have to start to try and go at Argentina a bit more, take more risks.
Not an easy thing to do, is it, against an opponent who you know can punish you in an instant. Nuno da Costa makes the run, and Lisandro Martinez that was swiftly across.
I said one thing. Argentina defend well.
for Emi Martinez to deal with if that about
Shabash.
bounces off.
Ooh, yes, Emi Martinez in his from. Yes, this is test. Yes. This is test. One more goal for Messi.
Goes through a crowd of players. Any one of them could even deflect it even further out than reach the goalkeeper. But Emi Martinez just watched it all the way. It's really good goalkeeping, it's really good hands.
That's just the sort of thing that could change the game.
It is, and these are the moments we talked about in the first half where Emi Martinez has had nothing to do with this game. And that's the moment he needs to be switched on and ready to make the save. He does that time and time again for Argentina.
First attempt at target of the match for Cabo Verde. Only had 7 on target in the 3 matches combined in the group stage. But as you say, Mark, just a deflection on the way might have put that past Argentina's goalkeeper. Remains 1-0. Lionel Messi.
I love
goal
this
in the
Argentina.
29th minute. Almada. Romero. One being made by Molina ahead of De Paul. Brings McAllister into the play. Messi with a touch. Rodrigo De Paul trying to tiptoe his way through most of Cabo Verde's defence. Enzo Fernandez. And still, De Paul. Messi doesn't need much room to manoeuvre. Cabo Verde survive.
Messi versus Bozina. I like it.
You thought for a split second.
Please, someone
Something on Messi. That would have been something to say.
comment, please.
I got the crowd talking, that's for sure. Here's Christian Romero now.
Cristiano Romero.
10 minutes into the second half. Martinez. The clearance collected by Kevin Pina, who plays for Krasnodar in Russia. Gives it away from the ball. This is Cabral.
Vamos, Argentina. Unlike for Messi.
Nico Lopez. Morera.
Medina good. Why don't foul, bro?
Play on, allowing the game to continue.
I don't know why don't foul.
Score of their first ever World Cup goal.
Argentina really defending well. Really. I watched Cabo Verde 3 match. Argentina really defending well. Oh, Bozina versus Messi. Yes.
Felt that he might try and Cruyff turn on Lionel Messi.
Emi Martinez just wow. Yes. Emi Martinez, yes. Emi Martinez, yes. Legal. Yes, Emi Martinez okay line রয়েছে। McAllister okay line রয়েছে। Argentina 1, Cabo Verde 0, 57 minute, Messi. Who scored? Messi. 1 like for 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 Messi. Argentina really defending well. Really. 1 like for Messi. 1 like for Messi. 1 like for Messi. 1 like for Messi.
Early in the opening 12 minutes or so of this first half.
Yeah, he has to be a little bit careful, Christian Romero. That's twice now he's done that in the game. The referee would think.
Why Argentina don't substitute, bro? Why?
Alongside Fabio Tapia, the president of the Argentinian Football Association.
McAllister,
It breaks down and
Messi, sorry, Enzo Fernandez, Messi,
confidently and Messi's touch for once doesn't find a teammate. Collected in midfield.
মাঝে মাঝে মেসি যদি পাস দেয়, সেই পাসে যদি কোনো নিজের দলের টিমমেটের না পাওয়া যায়, তাহলে আসলে এই মজা লাগে। মানে এটা আসলে অন্য একটা ব্যাপার। মেসি পাস দিচ্ছে, দ্যাটস ওয়াই মেসি ইজ দি বেস্ট। কেবো বার্দে অন অ্যাটাক, লাউতারো মার্টিনেজ বল দিচ্ছে, ঠিক আছে, কিন্তু তোরে আমি ভাই আলো চাচ্ছি আলো সাবস্টিটিউট লাউ, আমি চাচ্ছি জুলিয়ান আলভারেজের, কিন্তু শর্ট মারতে পারে, কিন্তু ক্রস মারবে আমি জানি। কেবো বার্দে কিন্তু ক্রস মারবে, উড়ি কেবো বার্দে ইকুলাইজ, কেবো বার্দে ইকুলাইজ, কেবো বার্দে ইকুলাইজ, কেবো বার্দে ইকুলাইজ।
To say it's a shock for most of the people inside the stadium would be an understatement.
Cabo Verde equalize.
From Cabo Verde, young as Ryan.
Cabo Verde equalize. Cabo Verde equalize.
And the finish smashes it in the goal.
Cabo Verde equalize. Cabo Verde
are alive and back in this game.
The Cinderella story goes on here at this World Cup, and here is the moment where the world champions were pegged back.
And Roy Duarte, what a finish. Ryan Mendes, just perfect time pass. Really good touch from Roy Duarte, and he fits his spot. Yes, he gets fortunate between the legs of Lisandro Martinez. And Andy Martinez has no time to react. And they cannot believe
Fuck.
You can only imagine the scenes on the 10 islands of Cabo Verde at this moment in time. Messi's moment of magic cancelled out. With half an hour to go, are sensationally level against the world champions. Not a day that Roy Duarte will forget in a hurry, whatever happens now. The man of the moment for Cabo Verde.
It's been a play from Cabo Verde in general, like more positive, more direct play, picking out their pass, being more precise, taking more care of possession. Pays off massively for them.
Also, it's not a bad time to score your first ever international goal. There's a time and a place. I think he would struggle to better that goal and that time a minute or two ago here in South Florida. Oh, what a moment, what a World Cup they are having. But here comes Lionel Messi. Halted, and it's just lashed clear. Well, we're about to find out whether scoring that goal was rather like poking a large stick in a wasp's nest, aren't we?
We are. This is the moment. This is where Argentina are going to have to dig deep. For large parts of this game, they've controlled it. They've looked not in danger whatsoever. They've minimised Cabo Verde's attempts on goal. And then bang, Cabo Verde are back on level terms. This is where the Argentinian side have to dig deep.
Cabo Verde's first World Cup, the third smallest nation ever to compete at the finals after Curacao and Iceland, a nation just over 500,000 people. Made it to the finals with a win over Eswatini. And here they are. But here's Messi looking to restore Argentina's lead, and Bossini has denied it.
Ure Messi miss. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Bosnia. Bosnia.
Long way to go in this one. Almost half an hour of the regulation 90. We're about to
Alvarez. Alvarez. Shoot.
Alvarez. Lautaro Martinez is coming off.
ভাই নামাবো अरे अल्लाह বলছি
Madrid is about to come.
মেসি ম্যারাডোনা ফলো করলি ও মেসি মিসেড 36
Is off. The first two changes, Nico Gonzalez, who's been in Atletico
মেসি
on for this one. It's his third appearance of the World Cup. All of them
মেসি ফিরে কি কর্নার
the
কিক
bench. Bozinia gets his gloves on that one.
Nico Gonzalez and Alvarez in there.
And his 100th match in charge of Argentina, quick to make a couple of changes to try to change the narrative here.
Yeah, possibly just slowed the tempo down a little bit too much. Maybe took it from a bit for granted. Too comfortable Argentina. And of course, you only need to give these teams a little bit
How we concede?
And Cabo Verde took it.
Dino. Get it past Alvarez. Chased by McAllister. No foul for the challenge on Cabral. Here's the ball. Lionel Messi. The space on the near side for Nico Gonzalez, the substitute. First touch for him. The pass is a little short to Facundo Medina. Enzo Fernandez, Medina now. That goal should certainly focus Argentinian minds. Wonderfully, they were coasting along, weren't they? The pace had gone from their play. They were a little bit too comfortable, and it almost encouraged Cabo Verde forward. McAllister, Gonzalez is swept away by Laura Duarte.
Yeah, certainly knocked them a little bit out of their rhythm, Argentina. Yes, they did drop off a little bit. The tempo changed a bit. Maybe just got a little bit complacent. And obviously got punished at a key moment in time. Cabo Verde now, their tails are up. They've got belief back in the belly. They believe they can get something out of this game. And they put themselves back with a fighting chance.
They're busy writing another very interesting chapter to their World Cup tale here in the United States. 25 minutes remaining. Martinez. 25 minutes, of course, Mark, is rather a long time when you're playing against Argentina.
Yeah, it's a long time to try and defend. I mean, I don't imagine they'll be looking to try and defend, hold on. What they'll all want to try and do is, when given the opportunity, to look to break. A bit like we saw them against Uruguay. Defend, 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 and the moment they get a chance to quickly counter, I've been looking to do it.
Lisandro Martinez, lovely pass, Nico Gonzalez, and that was Enzo Fernandez.
Difficult chance for Enzo Fernandez there. Just couldn't wait long enough for the ball to pop down and there's so much pressure.
Change coming for Cabo Verde. Double change. We're going to see Dallon Livramento. And we say goodbye to Laros Duarte. And we welcome Jamiro Montero onto the field as well. Montero, well-travelled playmaker. He's with Zwolle in the Netherlands. Livramento on for what remains of the match as well. For Nuno da Costa, Livramento, who wrote his name into footballing folklore on the islands with the goal that beat Cameroon in the World Cup qualifier last September. Can he come up with something else today?
Well, the man for the big occasion. He's got fresh legs. Da Costa has run his socks off all this game, so he needed to change, freshen up a little bit.
Here come Argentina. Here comes Messi. Falls to the floor. Right under the referee's nose. Yellow card for Ina.
Felt it was safer to bring Messi down and allow him to have that free run. They're going to try and defend against a dangerous free kick in a difficult area.
Yeah, difficult one, isn't it, if you're the defender in that situation?
You can see him turn around quickly and look at how far he was away from the goal. The minute he gave that free kick away.
Midway through the second half. Who'd have thought it? Finely balanced, beautifully poised at 1-1. Might be a test coming up for Vorzinia here. There's only one man to take this, but for once, it's not past the wall. Gonzalez, McAllister. Rodrigo de Paul. Argentina certainly will feel there's plenty of time left here. Over 20 minutes of the 90 remaining. Cabo Verde with something to try and hang on to now. Moraro with the header away. And Mendes losing out. Gonzalez was looking busy, swept clear by Digne.
I'm just going to see more of the same, aren't we? We're going to see Argentina trying to dictate pace. They're certainly lifted the tempo and looking to try and get in behind, try and cause some problems. Let's go Verde, fresh legs up front.
Here they come with Enzo Fernandez. Either 1-2 with Nico Gonzalez. Alvarez. You can see the intensity of Cabo Verde's players gone up a notch or two following that equalising goal as well. Rodrigo de Paul. Mendes. Surrounded, outnumbered. Gonzalez. Fernandez. Medina bursting into the penalty area as well. Messi loitering some distance from the box at the moment, trying to look as unthreatening as possible. Bit of space now for Gonzalez. Medina, Alvarez, here's Messi coming to life. Chopped to the floor, just outside the penalty area. Free kick conceded by the goal scorer from Cabo Verde, Dirodo Duarte.
Yeah, you can just see the way Argentina set this up. The hand side, recycle the ball, move it back across, then face on the ball. That's when it just opens up, and moving off the ball is excellent.
Brilliant positioning again for the referee there, right on the spot. We've just seen the view from the referee's camera. Manu Ginobili in the crowd today, watching on, a four-time NBA champion. Getting the crowd going in the last minute or two as well, and his picture came up on the big screen in the stadium. Well, this must look quite inviting.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity. This is a position where you feel that it's got Messi written all over it. Julian Alvarez is there as well. He's looking like if Messi's not going to take this, which you find highly unlikely.
Messi takes it, clawed away by Vorzinia.
Vorzinia does really well because he goes back across to make sure his wall's in the right spot. Messi sees it and sees it as an opportunity to try and sneak one back in to the goalkeeper's side, and Vorzinia just adjusts really well.
It did look as though it was going in. Great stop from Vorzinia. Need to be on his toes again here. Well, pressure from Argentina. And it is the hydration break in the second half. But here, just keep an eye on Bozinha here.
Yeah, he's caught his teammates to move across. Messi sees it. He looks to quickly try and take a quick shot on goal. Bozinha's really quick to react. Pretty good footwork for an old man.
1-1, 3/4 of the way through the game.
Quiet. Dehydration, bro. Fuck.
Well, good save there from Bozinha to deny Lionel Messi what would have been his second goal of the evening. And,
অনলাইনে গেমিং নামে অবৈধ জুয়া খেলছে ধীরে ধীরে সব হারাবেন অবৈধ জুয়া খেলবেন না হবে জেল
ঘরের প্লেয়ার রাগিয়ে তুলে ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ ছিনিয়ে নিয়েছে জিতে নিন আমার সাথে ফিফা ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ সেমিফাইনাল লাইভ দেখার সুযোগ
এলো সাজানো সালের নতুন সিজনিং নিয়ে অথেন্টিক স্বাদের দুরুস কোরিয়ান রামেন এখন আরো কঠিন ঝাল আরো কঠিন ফ্লেভার ট্রাই দ্য নিউ
সেন্সিটিভিটি আমার নাই আছে হোয়াইট প্লাস প্রো সেন্সিটিভ তাতে সেন্সিটিভিটি বলে খালি মন খুলে
It's really hot today. Enjoy double flavor polar ice latte. Polar, Lungarita. এটা ড্রাগ যা ধীরে ধীরে আপনার স্বাস্থ্যের ক্ষতি করছে তাই ড্রাগের সাথে টক্সিক রিলেশন ভাঙতে ঘরে লাগান ভার্জিন রিসোরেন্স বা ড্রাগ ড্রাগ বলের সাথে ট্রান্সকুলেশন ড্রাগ ভেরি সঠিক সলিউশন
সারা দেশের সবাই হতে চায় পেমেন্ট চ্যাম্পিয়ন প্রতি সপ্তাহে 50 জন সর্বোচ্চ বার বিকাশ পেমেন্টে জিতে নিচ্ছেন টিভি স্মার্টফোন স্মার্ট সহ আকর্ষণীয় সব প্রাইজ
So ready for the potentially final and decisive act of those cardboard cutouts of Lionel Messi were being waved around frantically earlier in the evening following his goal. There's a good number of Argentinian former World Cup winners, Alberto Tarantini among them. Filiol is there as well, Giusti. Plenty of winners from both 1978 and 1986. And we're underway once more. I wonder what lies in store for the final 16 minutes plus additional time here. Both sets of players suitably refreshed after the hydration break here in the second half. And here from Cabo Verde, a free kick there. Was a bit too feisty from Alexis McAllister. His challenge on Jamiro Montero.
So the ball and all challenge for McAllister. But probably more the player than the ball.
Montero is one of the Dutch contingent, Rotterdam born. He grew up in the Netherlands, about half a dozen of them born in the Netherlands in the squad here for Cabo Verde. This is the first match that Montero hasn't started. He could be key for them. That'd be a goal kick.
Yeah,
Better say, didn't quite catch that.
he was trying to repeat of the game against Uruguay. With a great strike on goal from similar distance up the other end here in the stadium. That one unfortunately doesn't quite catch.
Good kick there. We just saw a shot of Spaloni sitting in the dugout. He was very respectful of the performances of Cabo Verde and their abilities in the media conference. ahead of the game yesterday, but even allowing for that, this is not quite according to plan so far from Argentina's point of view. But the round of 16 game coming up relatively quickly. We'll want to avoid extra time if possible. Strong arm there from Lisandro Martinez.
I think he's very, very fortunate there. Lisandro Martinez, he does really well to regain the initiative because he looked like he was going to be in trouble.
And Mendes losing out. Kevin Pina as well. Pina will be penalised for his challenge on Enzo Fernandez. No major issue there, but it is a free kick for Argentina. Inside the last quarter of an hour here, as Nico Gonzalez ventures forward. Argentina applying more pressure. They did score inside the final quarter of an hour in each one of their group games here at this World Cup. They're having such a time, aren't they, those fans of Cabo Verde? We have a double change coming for the African side now, with Willy Semedo coming on and Ryan Mendes going off, and we are about to see Helio Varela as well. Varela on Giovanni Cabral is going off. Varela, by the way, came on here against Uruguay and it took him 136 seconds to score. It was the equaliser in that game, the 2-2 result against Marcelo Bielsa's side.
Yeah, he was super supple that evening. Maybe, just maybe, he could repeat and go one better against his Argentinian side.
Willy Semedo, by the way, a left-sided player, well, he could play either side actually. Started the last game against Saudi Arabia. Well-travelled, is with Nicosia in Cyprus these days. Nearly 64,500 packed here inside the stadium. Alvarez into Messi, looks to try and tee it up. Bozinho's missed it, oh, and it's just past the post. Pico Lopez will be mighty relieved he was able to turn wide of the post rather than inside and into the back of his own net.
That was brilliant. Last-ditch defending from Pico Lopez.
Wasn't it, Josh?
I think there was an element of, wow.
Quite a scrap between these two developing here. We're inside the last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it's a real pressure on the ball, isn't there? There's no letting up from either side. Of course, Argentina are pushing Cabo Verde the line to that at the moment and just sort of hanging on a little bit, defending really well. Look at that, Pico Lopez, last-ditch defending, almost gets put off by Bozinho as well, but that is brilliant defending, you can see there. Look behind him. Enzo Fernandez was really just a tapping into an open goal.
Well, for the players in Cabo Verde, this is the ultimate test tonight, and what a performance they're putting in here against Argentina. Gonzalez, Medina. Only 65,000 in here, and nearly all of them supporting Argentina, and it's rather quieter than we might have expected at this moment in time.
The longer this game is going on, the more it's been on 1-1. There's been a little bit more nerves. Argentina haven't really pushed enough.
Good defensive work there from Pico Lopez, shielding it, allowing Bozinho to gather.
Bozinho's quick off his line, alert to the danger. It's good communication between him and his centre half.
Ever on by Livramento, hoping that maybe Montero might get on the end of it. It's with Lisandro Martinez and now Romero. Attempts on goal so far. scorer from Argentina, we would expect that.
We would, yes. I mean, we'd actually probably expect a little bit more after the equaliser. Haven't quite lifted the tempo up as much or created enough chances.
Lovely little exchange there between Rodrigo de Paul and Lionel Messi, and Gonzalez sends it across. And it's behind. And this time it's behind of Dina, and it will be a corner.
Cabo Verde's been really, really good for Cabo Verde tonight. His positional play has been exceptional.
Rodrigo de Paul is coming off. Leandro Paredes of Boca Juniors is on to replace him. Third appearance of the World Cup for him this year. Gonzalez got up really well there. Third change made by Lionel Scaloni. Free kick for Cabo Verde. Two Argentinian players down on the pitch at the moment. Facundo Medina. A little bit of cramp kicking in as well. I don't think with Medina, but it's turning into quite a tough night here.
Certainly feeling it.
It is a bit of cramp. That's Medina on the far side. Enzo Fernandez as well, just trying to stretch out a little bit. Who knows, we might have some way to go in this match if somebody can't get it done for either side in the next few minutes. A little over 5 minutes plus added time left. Argentina are going to be making another change. Nicolas Tagliafico is going to come on. So he'll just slot in at left back in place of Facundo Medina. So Tagliafico, he's an experienced player, of course. 79th cap for him tonight. And Medina has run himself to a standstill here in the humidity of Miami. There, his legs just gave up on him.
Yeah,
That's why the free kick's been given to Cabo Verde.
yeah,
He fell on the ball.
that was Enzo Fernandez, wasn't he? He's pointing towards Medina, saying that he's injured.
Cabo Verde, and the block is made by Paredes. Paredes into Enzo Fernandez. Here's McAllister. Argentina just looking for a special moment to get them over the line in this game. And Messi, with that burst of pace, looks to try and provide it. The header away by Dine, collected by McAllister. Okay. As you can see, he's not entirely in agreement with that, and it will be a corner.
Yeah,
It's been confirmed to the officials.
Yeah, it looked like from here that was a corner. McAllister runs onto it, tries to get one away. Looks like it takes pretty hefty deflection over the crossbar. Burst of pace down the right-hand side from Messi. That's the one that creates that half a chance. Just haven't done enough of that in the second half.
Three more minutes plus added time. Messi looks to be the provider here. Vozinha under pressure. Gonzalez will chase and will get there first. Tagliafico. Freshly off the bench into Alvarez. Messi. Cabo Verdean hearts to be in Cabo Verdean mouths there as he tries to tee it up, and it's just swept away by Willy Semedo. Cabo Verde inching towards extra time here, but far from there yet.
Yeah, still some time to go. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if there were a couple of chances even between now and then.
Fernandez, plenty of time in possession. Paredes. Messi's just loitering away on the far side. He's been over there for 3 minutes now. It's Messi's delivery. Pinpoint, McAllister almost on the end of it. They're claiming a handball. They're all asking the referee to look at it as it goes out of play on the far side.
Oh, it's a brilliant ball from Messi into the box. So dangerous, so difficult to deal with. Defenders don't know, goalkeeper doesn't know. He comes out as they're coming together. I mean, there is a hand, but I don't. I mean, it's so close. But a natural.
Hey, easy handball, easy handball, easy handball, easy handball, easy handball, easy handball. Believe me, easy handball. I don't know. Easy handball. Easy handball. Easy handball.
Determine what the outcome of this will be.
On we go.
That was my first impression. It's
Yeah.
header off McAllister, and either off
Why?
his shoulder or his head from Pico Lopez onto his arm. So it's the right decision.
We are 30 seconds or so away from the end of the 90 minutes, and we will have at least 8 additional minutes. So we'll just get confirmation of that from the board shortly, but just get the feeling there's going to be a chance or two between now and the final whistle. Enzo Fernandez. Here's Julian Alvarez. Leandro Paredes. Califico making a movement on the near side. Sandro Martinez. Just going into the minimum addition of 8 minutes now as Messi sweeps it forward. Gonzalez with the header down. Semedo is there. Was Alvarez. The intense atmosphere inside the stadium. Alvarez looks for the opportunity to shoot or to set up a teammate. More solid, well-structured defending from Cabo Verde.
Yeah, Kevin Peter in the right place once again. Just doesn't find the dummy, and you can see there Alvarez is just walking to try and get the ball, whip it across the face of the goal. It's just nowhere past Kevin Peter.
Enzo Fernandez scored a fair few goals this season for Chelsea. 15, in fact. Would he give to get another one now? Paredes with the layoff. McAllister. Here's Messi. Just loitering in space outside the penalty area. Paredes! To be saved by Rosinha.
Yeah, it was a decent effort from distance. Paredes there, found himself. Just wasn't going to trouble Rosinha. He's very cool, very calm under pressure. Yeah, you see it comes off his head. Off Pico Lopez's head, then onto his arm. So I thought on the first shot. And I think it's an absolutely correct decision.
Gonzalez. One back by Montero. Absolutely refusing to give up. Terrific work right there from Montero. Backed up by Livramento. Chances few and far between in the latter stages of this game over Cabo Verde. What an outstanding achievement it would be if they could take Argentina to extra time, but several minutes remain as the defending world champions look to get the job done and avoid that extra half an hour.
Yeah, but you're against Argentina. And, of course, the great man, Lionel Messi. Anything can happen between now and the the end of this match. They have to be alert. They have to keep going, keep pushing, stay focused.
Yes, tired legs and tired minds out there as the little deflection carries it right across the box. Semedo. Beaten there by Martinez, Fernandez. Here's McAllister into Messi. Away from Duarte, not once but twice. Duarte fouls him just outside the box, just as he did earlier in the half, only on the other side of the pitch, just the other side of the D this time.
It's so difficult to contain him, isn't it? Little Messi, when he's in those sort of positions with the ball, is so difficult. So often he just draws the foul. He's so good on the ball, has tight control. Just wonder, is it maybe slightly too close to get up and over?
Nonetheless, there is an expectant buzz suddenly around the stadium here.
Well, and it's also Lionel Messi, so anything can happen. We can do anything with the ball.
Messi's name ringing around the stadium here at Miami Gardens. Is this match going to reach a crescendo with this free kick in added time? He's certainly hoping so, Lionel Scaloni. Rossinha. Maybe a big test coming up for him in a moment's time. Messi has the ball at his feet. The nation of Cabo Verde holds its collective breath as Messi fires in the free kick and Rossinha gets enough on it, and it will be Cabo Verde's ball.
Wow. That took a deflection on the way through. Rossinha's reaction is brilliant. There we go. That is exceptional goalkeeping. Just the reaction. That deflection off his own player catches him almost out. Sidney Lopez Cabral. And you can see that Rossinha's reaction with his left hand is instinctual.
Headed on by Livramento. Varane is away. Gonzalez concedes. Nico Gonzalez concedes a free kick. Oh, the challenge on Morales. Cabo Verde's time to send it into the box. The Blue Sharks aren't done yet here.
They certainly are. They put themselves in a position where anything can happen. And obviously the right side of the pitch for them in this latter stages of this game to try and do the unthinkable. Surely not.
In the 7th minute of additional time, comfortably headed away. Cabo Verde, though, on the front foot here against the world champions at the end of additional time. What an extraordinary performance here. Largely containing the world champions throughout this match. One moment of brilliance from Lionel Messi, but Argentina ahead in the 29th minute with an equaliser from Duarte with half an hour to go. Has set us up beautifully. A bit short there for Semedo. Extra time starting to loom very, very large now. 7 minutes into additional time. Ina sends it away to the far side. Lopez Cabral finds Morera. Ina. Argentina being a little bit nervous here. No foul, says the referee. He was going in one place to see the challenge. Ball won by Diné, superbly chased by Semedo. That'll be a free kick. It'll definitely be Argentina's ball up the way.
Well, they're very quick to take it, and they want to try and get up the other end. They don't want extra time. They want to try and win this game in normal time.
extra time is the last thing they'll be wanting here, and it's the last thing many people, I think, tuning in tonight to this match will expect to see, or will have expected to see. But maybe there's time for a last chance for the world champions. Tagliafico. Well, what an outstanding achievement from Cabo Verde, the World Cup debutants. They have taken the world champions, including Lionel Messi, to extra time here in Miami with a goal from Duarte just before the hour mark, cancelling out Lionel Messi's opener. Argentina won, Cabo Verde won, extra time to come. Well, I don't think many people will have expected this.
No, not at all. I mean, Argentina are obviously overwhelming favourites to win this game against Cabo Verde. Debutants at this World Cup, and a World Cup full stop. But they've held their own. Argentina at times were in total control. Deservedly were in front, but second half performance just wasn't enough for them to sit this game out to extend their lead. And Cabo Verde just capitalised on their one real big chance in that second half. A very good finish. And they deserve to be in this position. For large parts of it, they were sort of in control, and once Cabo Verde started to be a bit more adventurous, that's when the opportunity started to appear, and of course that big one with Aton changed the game. Argentina tried to counter a comeback, certainly to get his nose back in front. That just wasn't enough in the end.
Give us a bit of context, Mark. I mean, Cabo Verde have really put themselves on the footballing map now, the global scale here, with all this draw against Spain. They got a draw against Europe. Very proud and successful World Cup history. Couldn't get past Saudi Arabia. That 4-3 matches ending in a draw. So to take Argentina to extra time as well.
Yeah, it's special, isn't it? This team, this group of players, this team, small nation. I mean, what a journey they are on. I mean, Messi's goal that first half could have broken the hearts of any team. But yes, they were obviously affected by it. But the change in the way that they came back out in the second half, up the tempo, slightly 1-0 down, they have an opportunity.
Arre, fuck. Double nothing. Fuck. Fuck.
They take it. Really good finish from a difficult angle. Yes, been unfortunate with the ball going through Lisandro Martinez's legs, but still got to be in that right position. The move was great. And now
I'm dying.
They are in a remarkable position.
Guys, I'm dying.
The world champions.
I'm dying.
2 extra time.
Guys, I'm dying.
It's well timed that Argentina will have been taken to extra time. Joint those with Germany. There's Bosinha, who just headed to the dressing room for a moment or two. But fans of Cabo Verde will be rather pleased and relieved that he's come back out for the start of extra time, or those that noticed he disappeared anyway.
Yeah, it's been 90 minutes drinking. It's very, very hot, so you're drinking a lot all the time. But probably had to get to the bathroom, wouldn't surprise me. But now it's a big 30 minutes for both these sides. Obviously, Argentina with the weight and the expectation on their shoulders. Nobody twice live here in this stadium. Twice live here in this stadium, and they've never let us down.
Yeah, they were very good value for the draw against Uruguay in the end in their second match.
we're seeing it in this tournament already. There's no rite of passage. You have to earn the right.
Both sets of players ready for the start of extra time. The whistle of our referee, Drew Fisher from Canada. An extra 30 minutes that I think virtually no one was expecting to see here tonight.
No, we weren't. I certainly wasn't. I thought Argentina would win this game. See off Cabo Verde. I thought Cabo Verde would put in a very good performance, but just won't be enough against the current world champions with the quality they possess in their side. However, this is what World Cups are about. This is what dreams can do, what teams can do from smaller places, smaller, unfancied sides.
One back well initially by Alexis McAllister on the near side. Dine. Find a run of Livramento. Jockey. Head coach of Cabo Verde.
Yeah, brilliant. He's just enjoying the run, isn't he? I mean, he's got belief in his side. These players have got belief. They know what they can do. They believe they can get a result here tonight against Argentina. They're going to have a work very, very hard.
Of extra time for Argentina.
Question's going to be, can they handle the pressure of this second half, this extra time? Have they got the legs in their squad? You know, they've got some good players that can come on with energy, which they've already brought on, but they've also got some players at the back, certainly Rico Lopez.
And it comes right across the face of the goal. Danger still not clear. Lisandro Martinez tees it up.
Yes, yes, Lisandro Martinez, yes, 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 Lisandro Martinez, yes, yes, it's goal. যত যাই বলুক এটা গোল yes Lisandro Martinez yes oh my god 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 this is Lisandro Martinez oh my god oh my god oh my god oh my god this is Lisandro Martinez. Oh my god, oh my god, it's Lisandro Martinez, yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my god.
McAllister flicks it onto the far post. You see, doing Alvarez there, whether he was onside or not. See, when once Lisandro Martinez gets the ball, takes a touch, it just picks his spot and absolutely drills it into that top corner. No chance for the goalkeeper.
It's goal. Kono no setup. It's goal. It's goal. It's real goal. It's real goal. Martinez not offside. Martinez no time not offsides. We need one more goal. One more goal.
Referee indicating he's not quite ready for the game to restart, but now he is. Everything having been checked and cleared in the VAR hub. And now it's all noise and colour in the stands again.
The stadium's come back to life once again. And for a period of time there, the Argentinian fans were thinking that maybe the unthinkable could happen. However, Argentina have got their necks back in front once again.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Varela can't find a way through. Argentina with the throw. He's quite an important role tonight.
Well, huge, hasn't he? Absolutely huge moments in this game. The first pass to Messi for the 1-0. Then The 2-1 with what a finish.
Cabo Verde trying to pick themselves up off the canvas once more. He's had more touches actually than anybody else on the pitch. Video collected by Kevin Pima.
For the time. Now it's up to Argentina to defend it.
All of South American noise and colour facing the players in Cabo Verde here. But their initial response to falling behind at the start of extra time has been a very positive one. And they're going to have another opportunity to play the ball into the heart of the penalty area. Can't come out of it. It's Lopez Cabral who played for Trabzonspor. We will send it over. And it's going to be the third corner in quick succession here.
Yeah, some constant pressure from Cabo Verde. Good deliveries in the box. That's of course all the problems. Got to get the delivery right so far. Been very, very good.
Rene Borges has taken a bit of a whack there. They're mixing it up a little bit and with a delay off the attempted precise finish, not quite coming off Stephen Moreira. And away from Argentina now with Alvarez.
Alvarez छोड़ो
Forward in support, just dropping into space.
क्या हो गया तेरा भाई अल्वारेज की হয়ে গেছে ভাই তোর
The man of the moment, Sandro Martinez. This has certainly turned into a less than straightforward evening's work for Argentina.
Yeah, I don't think they envisage themselves being in this predicament right now. Yes, they've got their noses back in front, and they deserve to be in terms of the way in which they started this first half of extra time. Absolutely brilliant finish once again for Argentina to get themselves back in front. Now it's up to Cabo Verde. What have they got left in the tank? What can they do? Try and put pressure back on Argentina.
This is Nico Gonzalez into Alvarez, who finds Messi. Lovely little exchange, and Alvarez still sniffing around.
I need this type of play. I need this type of play. I need this type of play. Messi and Alvarez link up played. I need.
To come inside the box, Alvarez really cool card. Messi's one touch, Alvarez one touch, having a shot. Alvarez is really quick, the movement, the intensity is excellent.
Sidney Lopez Cabral, the defender, catching his breath after that.
Oh, I see. No one is offside. The second goal. No one is offside. No one.
Goal coming 2 minutes into extra time.
I need.
Messi to take. Big block there made by Montero. To deny Fernandez. Double change coming for Cabo Verde. Gilson Benchimol is going to come on, as is Yannick Semedo. Benchimol's a forward. Leroy Duarte going off. He's their goal scorer tonight. They've got to go for it. Kevin Pino, the other one, going off. Yannick Semedo plays really in the heart of midfield, more a defensive midfield player. Born in Praia, actually. One of those born in Cabo Verde, but got some defending to do here as Argentina look to extend their lead, but the pass collected by Semedo as he just come off the bench, and they're able to venture forward now with Elio Varela. throw it for the African side. Montero. Montero sending it across. The ball for Emi Martinez.
Cabo Verde obviously got two strikers now up there, playing with two up front, Livramento and Benjamin, trying to put some pressure now on Argentina, really from the front, got real pace.
It's not a bad season actually, Benjamin. He plays for Akromdiati in Russia. 12 goals in 26 appearances this season for his club team. Started the match against Uruguay here. That's the only other appearance so far at the World Cup for him. But the striker on for what remains of this one, the 24-year-old. Varela with the ball back. Collected by Yannick Semedo into Montero. Can they fight back for the second night? Varela, and still. It's a goal kick. Paredes helping his defensive colleagues out there.
Yeah, many teams are able to see things out. This is the goal. Sandro Martinez does so well. He takes a good touch, gives himself a bit of space. You think he's going to look to get across the face of goal. No, he wants to put one in the top corner. He absolutely rivaled him.
Pressure on Vozinha. That was Julian Alvarez applying the pressure there, and full head from Pico Lopez sending the ball on its way. Any striker in the world would have been proud of that finish from Lisandro Lopez, the central defender. Argentina scoring at least twice in each of their last 10 World Cup matches. Ball back with Jamiro Montero. Still having a reasonable share of the game, Cabo Verde, despite falling behind once more. Oh, they've equalised! Sidney Lopez Cabral! And this team just will not lie down. But what a moment! Take it in! This World Cup story is extraordinary! And it is not...
What type of goal, man, is this?
Wow, what a goal. That is going to be one of the goals of the tournament. He can't believe it himself. What a strike.
It's a ball from the blue. And it's 2-2.
I don't...
This is a side that just does not give up. It does not care who it's playing against. What a heart, what a desire, what a strike. What a goal.
The Blue Sharks sink their teeth into the world champions for the second time tonight. A moment that he will never forget for as long as he lives.
Oh, that was something very, very special, wasn't it? I mean, the occasion, the situation, Cabo Verde find themselves in a 2-1 down against the current world champions. And for Sidney Lopez Cabral just to go for that shot, he's tucks inside, he's got acres of players in front of him. Just recycle the ball back across. Terminal on the left-hand side, takes a touch inside, and what a finish. That has got to be one of the best goals of this tournament.
We've had thunderstorms here today. That was a lightning bolt. 2-2. Argentina venture forward once more. Headed down. We're going to be playing 3 minutes of additional time at the end of this first period of extra time. It's a match that just keeps on giving, but even Varela just didn't have the pace to try and get on the end of that pass. It was asking a lot. We're just going into those 3 additional minutes now. What an extraordinary game of football this is.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? I mean, talk about a team that just does not give up. It has been phenomenal. They keep on producing at times when you think they may be done, and they keep shocking us. Argentina cannot believe they're in this predicament.
Forward off the boot of Lisandro Martinez once more. This is Gonzalez. Messi! Denied by Vozinha. Massive block by the scorer of the equalising goal there, Sidney Lopez Cabral.
Oh, another massive moment for Cabo Verde. The senior save is brilliant. Sidney Lopez Cabral throws his body on the line, and what a block that is.
Well, no one's going to forget Cabo Verde's presence in the 2026 FIFA World Cup in a hurry. Montero to the near side. Here is Varela. It's a little too long. Off the boot of Yannick Semedo. Confirmation that Gonzalo Montiel is on for Molina. Raul Molina. Montiel, who was part of the squad that won the World Cup 4 years ago. About half an hour in the final as well. Started the first match against Algeria. For what remains of this one, Messi. Montiel looking for Messi once again. Still a decent level of energy in the Cabo Verde side. There down is Jamiro Montero. He's not getting much sympathy from the Canadian referee at the moment.
No, it's not. The referee said to him, "You're played out." Montero there. Looks like the referee's trying to play advantage. Strike on goal. Just gets better every time you watch it. This is a different angle, and that just was only going in one area, one spot in that top corner.
Here is the referee's view of Sidney Lopez Cabral's golden moment. Simply unforgettable. Meanwhile, the first period of extra time has drawn to a close. He did well to find his loved ones in the heat of the moment there.
They knew exactly where they were. What a moment for Cabo Verde. How good a turning this game been. They have been excellent.
Half time in extra time. Argentina 2, Cabo Verde 2. Minutes from penalty kicks. Who would have thought that?
I don't think anyone would have thought that, but we've seen already this World Cup. There's been upsets. There's been big countries that have been eliminated from this tournament by the lesser made ones, the unexpected. Could this be the next one? And what a story this would be. You feel though, still, I mean, I know I keep saying you still feel Argentina are the team that you feel will get through this. They've got the enormous amount of experience under these conditions. You see the goal again. Been watch this all night.
Can't you say what a story this would be? I mean, what a story it is.
It is.
Regardless, but yes.
It is an amazing story, as it is right now, but if they were able to see this through, if they were able to get those in front and actually win this game, I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, would be a major shot, but there's still a lot of football to be played, and Argentina are full of world-class players that know what they need to do and how they deal with this sort of situation.
Diego Simeone there, watching. Hoping that his nation can find a little something extra. Well, it's taken longer to resolve than most people thought it would here, and it's early evening, starting to get a little bit darker now as time ticks on. Cabo Verde twice to equalise. Absolute surprise there to see somebody in the Uruguay shirt waving a Cabo Verde flag.
Yeah, no
scarf, I should say.
No surprise with that whatsoever. Haven't we seen some amazing goals this evening as well?
So, 15 minutes away from penalty kicks, potentially. And somebody finally about to see one of the greatest upsets the World Cup has ever seen. Or will Argentina prevail, as virtually everyone thought they would, and take their place in the round of 16 and get ready for a trip to Atlanta to take on Egypt. Paredes. The space there for Lisandro Martinez. He must have thought that his goal would see his team through to the round of 16. Alves. Just a little too much on that for Montiel on the far side.
Yes.
Plenty of legends gathered, and there's the one Cambiasso there among them, making a point or two. Cleared away by Romero. The touch from Enzo Fernandez. Here's Alvarez. Options both left and right, going for Gonzalez. Tagliafico. Messi's flick into McAllister, free kick. Conceded by Montero. The lunge that never really got near the ball and affords Messi the chance to deliver it into the danger area. Final calculations made. In it comes. The Sharks' defence stands firm. Sends it on its way. Livramento chases, but Paredes there first. But Cabo Verde with a chance to break forward here now. And it falls fortuitously at the feet of Benchimol. Space in the heart of midfield. Okay.
Yeah, they sometimes have to try and deal with the ball better, take more care of possession when they are in this final third. Argentina expect to be more in possession, trying to dominate play once again, as they have done for most of this game. And they know the danger that Cabo Verde pose.
Well, Cabo Verde are just one moment away from causing an absolute sensation as it stands. Tagliafico. Lifted by Enzo Fernandez. Challenged by Montero. Referee perfectly placed to see it. No free kick. Romero. Montiel available on the far side. This is Lisandro Martinez. Julian Alvarez dropping a bit deeper to collect possession. Messi in the heart of the penalty area. And the flag up over on the far side.
Yeah, it's just a little bit laboured from Argentina at the moment. Not really kind of going in the second half of extra time.
Sums up the Argentinian mood at the moment. Scaloni, Cafu and Marco Materazzi on the left-hand side of your picture there. Remember him from the final in 2006. Italy winning the World Cup that year against France. Two balls on the pitch. For these two. Argentina already feel that. Strength-sapping evening in Miami. Space in the heart of midfield here now for Enzo Fernandez. As they look to engineer a third goal to potentially finally see off their African opponent, Chico Gonzalez. Big challenge. It was Dine Borges.
Yeah, Borges does really well. Reached a situation, had to get his timing of the challenge perfect. Gonzalez was making a weaving run into that 8-yard box, ready to fire one off on the goal. It's just the vital interception in the end.
Messi's delivery is a good one, and it's a
Yes. Christian Romero. 1-0 minute for Argentina. It's a goal. Christian Romero. 1-0 minute for Argentina. It's a goal. আর্জেন্টিনা স্কোর এগেইন। আমি জানি কেববার্দে হয়তো আবার দিয়ে দেবে গোল, কিন্তু আর্জেন্টিনা আবার গোল দিয়েছে। আর্জেন্টিনা রিয়েলি দ্যাট টিম, দে প্লে ওয়ান। Yes.
just deflects off one of the defenders. It's clearly Romero's header.
Yeah, it's off a hand as well.
Yes.
On a night of unending twists and turns. That goal in the 111th minute.
Allah.
The defending
Allah.
is ahead.
1-0. Christian Romero. 1-0. Christian Romero. 1-0. Christian Romero. 1-0. Christian Romero.
Fernandez into McAllister. Messi.
3-2. Argentina. 3.
But was that
Cabo Verde.
the decisive
2.
moment of the game?
Well, let me give everything right now until the end of this game to try and get themselves back in this game. They've done it, like you said, on 2 occasions. Why can't they do it for a third?
Is Argentina. Francia fourth. And Montero steps in. Under pressure from Alvarez. Rosinha clear. Nico Gonzalez has gone down. Didn't look as if there was a challenge involved. He's just getting to his feet now. So, big problem perhaps averted for Argentina there. Cabo Verde getting back onto the front foot. Back up off the canvas. Back into the thick of it. Into Argentina's penalty area. Jamiro Montero.
আমি জানি না কেন ডগে স্পিড ডাকতেছে, আমি জানি না কেন। 6:35 AM ইন বাংলাদেশ, ঢাকা। আমি জানি না স্পিড ডাকতেছে কেন। আর্জেন্টিনা, মাকারিস্টার প্লিজ, No injury, please. Michael Stark, no injury. Hey, Christian Romero, Tottenham captain. Yes. Christian Romero, Tottenham captain. Yes. Christian Romero, Tottenham captain. Yes. Christian Romero, Tottenham captain. Yes, guys. Yes. Christian Romero, Tottenham captain. Yes. Christian Romero, Tottenham captain.
Very unfortunate, but the delivery and the run to that near post area from Romero was crucial and key.
Cabo Verde's players keeping their heads, still playing constructive football, still staying positive.
Cabo Verde is a very good team.
Hopes the ball comes his way. There's going to be a free kick here. And there'll be a yellow card as well for that challenge. Gonzalo Montiel, the substitute, going into the book.
Just gets the timing completely wrong on that challenge. The referee's right on the spot. This is now in a dangerous position for Argentina. Cabo Verde have an opportunity now to try and get a good delivery in the box. We saw at the other end the delivery is about it's everything about delivery. Get that in the right spot. It can cause all sorts of problems.
Minutes to go. Sidney Lopez Cabral. Well, surely Lightning's not going to strike twice from there. Lopez Cabral. He whips it in and brings the save from Emi Martinez.
That's it, Smith. He certainly fancied it otherwise from that same sort of angle. He's gone down there with crowds, but what a strike this is once again. Martinez was on alert, maybe not as far in the corner as his actual goal for 2-2. That is a very, very good save. But Martinez has twice now in the game where he's pulled up big saves and he's had very little to do.
Lopez Cabral put absolutely everything into that free kick and remains on the floor with his legs stretched high into the air as his teammate tries to relieve the cramp that has taken control of his leg.
The referee saying there's a head injury, therefore he'll come on the pitch or at least he'll have to go off and get attended to.
That's Tagliafico. I think down there on the touchline at the moment.
Well, I don't think they really want to go on attend to him. He has to come off. It won't be on for this corner. So they're reluctantly.
He was just caught in the face there by Dine Borges. A bit of blood, of course, which needs sorting out before he can get back on the field.
Yes.
So there will be added line, of course, at the end of this second period of extra time. So now back on. Printed off the field. Allowed back. Which will be taken out by Yannick Semedo. Easy header away. A cheer of Argentina's mixed ranks of supporters in the stadium here.
Yeah, didn't quite get the delivery right on this occasion. Pretty easily defended against the near post area.
Please don't give corner kick, please.
Mr. and his team can hold their heads up high on this memorable night in Miami. And he comes once more. And Benchimo was almost on the end of it.
Oh, what a save. All great goalkeeping. Emi Martinez, excellent. He throws himself. Benjamin looked like he might go on the end of it. And Emi Martinez just throws himself in it, knowing too well there's going to be a collision.
And even now, at this late stage, with roughly a minute remaining in extra time, Argentina are not quite over the line yet in this one. Still the pressure comes. Everyone back behind the ball. It's whipped in. Here's a chance for 3-3, and the flag goes up anyway against Dylan Livramento.
Yeah, that's
Flag goes up, and Emi Martinez in back is
unfortunately for
right.
Cabo Verde. Did well to win the second ball. You can see there that line. He's a long way offside. But wouldn't have counted anyway. Big save on the night. Little to do throughout the game.
Is there going to be another chance for Cabo Verde? We're heading towards 3 additional minutes at the end of extra time here. We're not quite into those 3 minutes yet. Third goal for Argentina has now been officially accredited as an own goal in a Borges rather than a Romero goal. But here at the other end, well, that took a deflection which felt kindly for Argentina.
Yeah, it did, yeah. I mean, I'm very fortunate there. Alessandro Martinez there, I think, takes the full of that force over the midriff area.
I was going to say he deflected kindly in the sense that it didn't deflect into the back of the net, but I don't think Alessandro Martinez feels it deflected kindly at this moment, and this is why.
Yeah. Not quite sure the ball was on target either. I think maybe Martinez would have had it covered unless it took that deflection towards the goal. Like I said, Cabo Verde are still pressing and they've got everything to throw them still.
Yannick Semedo with this corner, whipping it in, the shot fired in and cleared away, and it's chased by Montero. And maybe Argentina can break, and it's just what they need here. Alvarez makes a run through the middle and can't quite get on the end of it. Bozinia gets it away from Cabo Verde and just roars at his teammates to head up to the other end of the field.
It's brilliant goalkeeping once again. Bozinia that time read the danger really well, was quick off his line. Turns the defending moment into an attack.
Here comes Willie Semedo. Still the danger not quite cleared. Still time perhaps for a shot on goal. But Martinez celebrates it to go wide. Seconds ticking away for Cabo Verde here. Are we watching the dying embers of their
It's
magnificent
Argentina.
debut World Cup campaign as the nervous-looking Diego Simeone watches on? What a fright they've given Argentina tonight. Gonzalez. Messi still going strong. Had the pace to keep that in. Gonzalez, he's got the ball right where he wants it. Cabo Verde still will not give up. Name Borges away, chased by Benchimol. Just hacked forward by Romero. Good header from Pico Lopez. Bozinia. A matter of seconds remaining. They have to get it forward. If anything's going to happen for Cabo Verde, it has to happen now. There's just about time to take this through and get it into the...
A good goalkeeper. He is a really bad goalkeeper. Really. The Cristiano Romero and Lisandro Martinez duo is best. Vamos, Argentina. 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 Vamos Argentina, 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 vamos Argentina.
Great goalkeeping by Emi Martinez.
Yeah, absolutely superb. It's been, like I said before the game, like at times he was not involved in the play. It's so difficult. He's got to keep focus. And then when called into action, he made some big saves that kept Argentina in this game. We'll certainly keep ahead towards the end.
এরে বলে পচা শামুকে পা কাটতে নেই। What the fuck? We gonna win versus Egypt. Argentina gonna win versus Egypt. I gonna show that for you. Argentina going to win for Egypt. Motherfucker. Yes.
Make it more comfortable for us, but it didn't happen. Cabo Verde didn't play to the
Yes.
They kept going, and they kept
Yes.
playing, and they just never gave up. We saw that in the group stage against Uruguay in particular. We saw it defending against Spain in that 0-0. They were resilient, they were determined, and like I said, I mean, they've just captured the world in terms of their bravery, their resilience, and their determination to surprise the world.
Sandro Martinez there, showing full respect to Boavista and his team, and rightly so. But Martinez had a key role for Argentina tonight.
Yeah, it was big, wasn't he? I mean, it was massive for a small guy in terms of his position and stature. But what a pass for the first goal to Messi, and what a finish for the second goal.
Well, they know they've been in the game tonight, don't they? The world champions pushed all the way. Messi still going strong, even deep into extra time.
Yeah, I mean, he played a massive part. Certainly in the first 45 minutes of this game, he was instrumental. He played various parts as the game went on. Obviously, delivered for the third goal. He was exceptional. He was exceptional in the second goal. So there's so many involvements that he's had in this game where he plays a massive part in the way in which Argentina play, and he makes a difference each time when he's on the ball.
Well, extra time would have been the last thing they wanted here in the heat of Miami. That round of 16 tie against Egypt coming up in Atlanta in the air-conditioned venue there. A word about Vozinha, the goalkeeper, the 40-year-old goalkeeper of Cabo Verde.
Yeah, exceptional. He's been outstanding in this tournament. What a great story. One of many in this tournament, certainly. The whole Cabo Verde story is amazing. Brazilia's story, the way in which he performed in this tournament tonight, once again, brilliant.
Well, he looks a bit more relaxed now than every time we saw him during the match, doesn't he? Diego Simeone.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, they all know how big a moment this is.
We need win every game,
To the limit today.
step by step,
If they went to
game by game,
generally, you look
playing
at
to playing.
Argentina at World Cups is obviously outstanding.
You see, every time Argentina
They were favourites.
in back foot, they lead, they are well organized. So how much you individually performance them and so kind of big performance them, but they can break you. This is Argentina. Thank you guys. So we can see you tomorrow. Brazil versus Norway. Slow. Yes, sir.
At the start of the game in second place behind Kylian Mbappe, they both had 6 goals, but
Vamos, vamos.